And we are, I'm sorry, I think I just went away for a second. We are a 3-hour call-in talk show right here on TikTok every Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me. We go from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock Central Time. And there you go. There's a phone number, 402-853-8436. Feel free to call and we can talk about whatever you want. The only rule that I have is just be cool. Other than that, anything goes. So give me a call and tell me what's on your mind, and let's have a conversation about whatever. There you go. If you want to buy a Drive-By Night Show t-shirt, I just put a link in the comments, and you can buy all sorts of other stuff there as well if you're into that sort of thing. If you want to watch past episodes of the Drive-By Night Show, just go to YouTube at All the Rides, and you'll find all of them there, and a lot of Uber and Lyft rides that I do, and food deliveries that I do, and lots of content for days. If you prefer to listen to this show in a podcast form, just go to your favorite provider and simply search Drive-By Night Show, and this thing will pop up, and then you can listen to it. And sometimes that's fun as well. In the meantime, the phone line is open, 402-853-8436. Who is going to be the first lucky caller today? I feel like I'm having cardboard sign number issues today, but I think we're okay. So how's everybody out there doing? I see a few people hanging around, but nobody's saying anything. So what's going on tonight, everyone? Oh, we'll just find out on the phone. First up, we've got our good friend from New York checking in early tonight. How's it going tonight?
Am I first?
You're first. What's going on?
Awesome. No, I just got home. So.
Okay.
It's Thursday. Happy Thursday.
To you as well. How was your day?
I was good. It was okay.
Okay.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Just mostly worried about my crippling debt. But,
What are you worried about? I'm sorry.
Crippling debt.
Crippling debt. Now, do you find yourself making any headway month to month, or does the debt just get larger and larger?
Oh, well, my only debt is credit card debt and the car loan. So,
Okay.
I mean, I would say it's pretty consistent, Because what happens is, like, I pay it off the credit card, and I just spend, I'm going to pay it off and spend. But it's going to get better because I actually talked to a financial advisor about saving money for the first time in my life. So we need to figure out ways to, not.
You need to make a thing. There's a thing called a budget.
Yeah, I know. I need to learn how to do that. It's a foreign concept to me.
I understand, and it probably was to me for a lot of times in life too. But if you just, truthfully, it's really kind of bizarre. But you take your income, you write all that down after taxes and blah blah blah, and then once you write down all of your bills, I guarantee you're gonna see one or two of them that you're like, why do I even have this bill? I can totally live without it, and you just get rid of it. And then you find yourself saving, $30-$50 a month, and that really starts to add up, honestly.
Well, I'm in the fortunate position of I only paid for 3 things. I rent, my car insurance, and my car payment, and everything else just gets pissed away, and I need to not. So
yeah,
that's the biggest thing for me. But no, I had a suggestion. I was listening to you talking in the beginning of your show.
Yeah,
and then I was thinking about all the past times I've been watching, and you don't really repeat, this is the Drive-By Night Show. Sure, it gets busy, and you don't have time to because it's call to call, but, when there's dead space between the calls, I think that might be a good idea to do that.
Yeah, right on. I like it. There's times I'll remember to do it, and this and that, but yeah, it seems like sometimes I just get too caught up doing the show, and I just kind of forget what's going on,
Oh, did Florida call in last week?
He did, yeah, just a little bit after you again.
Yeah, probably call in this week.
Okay.
So I need you to ask him a question for me.
All right.
I'm going to play telephone right now. So I recall him saying, you remember this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I recall him saying that it's a good thing I didn't get the car that I wanted because it came in with roof issues. Now I need specification. were the roof issues that the seals would leak, or that it wouldn't operate? Because those are two vastly different issues. So, I mean, I'm so happy I didn't end up going with it, but I'm just curious, because I was thinking about it. It's like, oh, well, they always had roof issues, but, like, roof issues could be leaky roof, or it just refused to go up or down, and, you know.
I see. So you're talking about the convertible is either, you know, or it just gets like a little water inside. One of the two.
Yeah, either the convertible top wouldn't operate, or it, when it rained, it became a shower inside.
Okay. I'll ask him if he calls. I'll just be the middle guy between you two for as long as you want, and unless you guys want to have another conference call one of these days as well.
If I remember, maybe next week. But you'll have to remind me now. Because here's the thing, that I don't get as much time. 6 minutes with me and him talking back and forth can be full.
That's true. That's true. That's cutting into your allotment here.
Exactly. So, yeah. So, oh, I also have one thing. I found out what I wanted to do with my life.
Let's hear it.
I want passive income. I want to retire early.
I understand. Now, passive income is amazing stuff where you can literally go to bed and then wake up and have more money than you did before you went to bed. Now, tell me that's not the greatest thing ever.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, because I have to check my credit card because I put gas in my car. I paid, get this $70.58 at the register, but I didn't use it all. And the guy was just like, oh, it goes right back on your card. So, if it doesn't go back and it posts for the full $70, I'm going to call Discover because they're telling me. And be like, it's off. And I'm going to go, okay. I don't know, I'll just get the whole thing. I don't care. Don't about me. You lied. That's what you get. Anyways. So yeah, no, I want to like buy rental properties, and I think that's what I want to do.
All right.
And I was watching a YouTube video, and he was saying that the guy in the YouTube video was saying that he got his real estate license, and that's how he kind of eats business, because he got in 2008, and then in 2011 he was like, oh my God, real estate prices are never going to be cheaper. He just got lucky, but you know, with a little bit more time and effort, it shouldn't be that difficult. So,
well, you know, I mean, are you handy at all? Can you fix things?
No, I can't.
Okay.
But there's people that do that, you know.
Oh yeah. But I mean, you know, you're not going to be able to go get something amazing right away. So you're probably going to have to get something a little busted up and broken down, you know. But that's kind of the fun of it, is starting from scratch.
I have handy people in my family, and I'm sure they'd be like, all right, well, I'll teach you how to do this thing, because I would have to learn in the future.
There you go.
I never want to buy anything with a cesspool, because it's such a pain. I hate the house that I live in now. We have a cesspool, and it is the worst thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Everybody should just have sewers, but it's just such a pain. Do you have a cesspool in your house?
No.
Or are you lucky enough to have a cesspool?
No, I've never had one. Unfortunately, like the worst thing that I think I've seen, in my opinion, is people that live kind of outside of the city, and they have things called lagoons.
Oh God, that sounds fucking.
It's horrible. It's basically where all their waste just goes into like this man-made pond, but it's actually just piss and shit in this pond, and it just sits there outside of your property.
Oh, yeah, that's disgusting.
It is.
I was there's this book that my English teacher made me read the entire semester. My English professor paid for the whole semester, and it was called something like The Omnivore's Dilemma or something like that. And it was so bad. It was just boring, and it going on and on and on. But one thing that was really memorable is he was talking about where all the cattle's raised, and it's you know, usually like everybody thinks, oh, manure is cow shit, but the stuff that they produce, because what they're fed is toxic, and they can't. You can't use that on your crops or they'll die. So like they end up standing like ankle high in their toxic shit, and it's disgusting. It's really bad as it smells, and they're all living like that. I mean, no wonder they have to give them antibiotics for their diseases, because that's what happens when they're sitting in shit all day. It's terrible. It almost makes me want to go vegetarian, but burgers are too delicious.
I know. I feel that pain as well. There's days where I'm like, I don't need this stuff, because it's just ridiculous how the price to get it onto your table is. But yeah, it's delicious. I know.
It's so bad. Why do the cows have to eat so
have you had an Impossible Burger?
I had the early ones, and they didn't taste very good. They just tasted like
Yeah.
burnt.
I
But
I think they've gotten better. I think they've gotten better. It's still not gonna, change your life, but give the new versions a try. They're not too bad.
well, one thing, I mean, it's exorbitantly expensive because it's new technology. What they're doing is they're taking tissue
Yeah.
from chicken and they're growing it in a lab.
Yeah.
So you can get lab-grown chicken nuggets, which are completely humane,
I know.
right?
And it's like real meat too.
It is.
Yeah, no,
it absolutely is really neat, and but I mean, it's like $11,000 for a nugget. But whatever.
Yeah.
It's
No,
technology.
give that 5-10 years or so, and I bet it'll be a lot more accessible. And yeah, I've been reading about lab grown meat for a while, and that's fascinating.
Oh, you have really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
No,
I mean, I guess in Nebraska, you guys produce a lot of our food, so probably. So.
Yeah. So it's maybe something that people talk about here more than other places, But no, the lab grown meat's sort of like a coffee table discussion that I've had a number of times.
That's awesome. I mean, I was looking at it and I was just like, well, that's like incentive for vegetarians to be okay eating that, right?
Yeah. No, there's no gripe or quarrel or worry about it. If you want to eat meat grown in a lab, you go right ahead. And there's nothing to stop you from doing it. Vegan, vegetarian, doesn't matter. Go for it.
That's crazy. I bet you the people that don't even know that exists. That's just bonkers.
Yeah,
that does exist.
But it'll be here. It'll be here sooner than you think. I bet.
No, absolutely. I had tried these veggie chicken nuggets with my uncle. He's a vegetarian, and he was just like, "Oh, these are veggie chicken nuggets," and I was like, "Do they taste the same?" And he's just like, "I don't know. It's been 20 years since I had meat." And I was like, "All right." So I took one off his plate, and it was just not the right texture, but it was close. It was like mushier. It wasn't held together as much as it wasn't as firm as the nugget is.
Yeah.
And the taste was kind of there. It didn't really taste like vegetables, but it was like a little off. So I mean, I do like the alternatives. I think they're nice, but that versus like the real stuff. If I went to like a nice place, like you guys have BurgerFi over there because it's a chain. I just want to know.
Yeah.
You have BurgerFi.
I like BurgerFi. The conflicted burger. You have that one.
Yeah, but I'm like, well, why would I order that over something else? Because I could get a real really good burger because BurgerFi. Okay, here's the question, right? BurgerFi or Five Guys?
I mean, probably Five Guys gets the edge just because you can load it up with 50 toppings if you want. You know what I mean? So I like being able to personalize the burger that way.
I mean, you can't really compare the two because, BurgerFi is a little more upscale, but it's a burger place. They both come down to the same thing. So
yeah,
I mean, sure you could do that at BurgerFi. They're just not as open about it.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to bug anybody, but if at Five Guys they're like, this is what it is. What do you want on the darn thing? Then I'm gonna go to town.
I've accidentally said I've had Five Guys for dinner, and all my friends laugh at me because it's not. I don't have to walk you through the joke.
Maybe you do.
I had Five Guys for dinner.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Yeah, for some reason I was way overthinking that, and no, it's pretty simple. So yeah, had Five Guys for dinner.
Yeah, most of my friends are men, so you don't have to think too hard.
Fair enough.
Pretty stupid.
Enough. Yeah, but that's okay. That's all right.
Oh, let's talk about death. So I was looking at this thing on TikTok, right? And apparently a new alternative to burial is what they do is they'll cremate you and they'll put you in this dome with holes in it.
Yeah.
It's concrete, so they mix your ashes with concrete, and then they put you in the ocean for coral to grow on you. Now, a lot of what New York City has been doing is they've been taking their old subway cars and just dropping them in the ocean, but sometimes it's not 100% safe and it's just costly to make it safe. But with the concrete, mixed with your ashes, is completely environmentally safe, and the objective of putting them in the ocean is to attract coral and fish.
I love it. And then I saw something similar to that, a number of years ago, where they just put you in this little planting pocket with seeds, and they bury you, and then trees grow out of you and your body and stuff like that, and you're essentially a fertilizer for that tree. You
Absolutely.
know, so something I love it. I love both of those ideas. Like they're
I think that's cute because
yeah,
then instead of you being, I mean, you could still be buried in a place, like what are they called, graveyard, but
yeah.
it would just be a tree there instead of a headstone. And I think
Right.
that'd be awesome.
All right. No, it's just forward thinking. You know, there's too many dead bodies, too much trash, and there's
Well,
not.
here's the problem with
Yeah.
it. I mean, like there are certain cities. I can't remember the name of the city, but there's literally so much overcrowding
Yeah.
that there's no graveyard. There's just walls, and you go ahead and you put the dead body in the wall, and you have to pay rent on the wall. And if you do not pay rent on the wall, then grab the body, throw it in the street, put somebody else in there because
No way.
that's how crazy it is.
Yeah.
And just burying somebody is such a waste of space. I mean, it's nice to have a place to go, remember them, but you could have an altar in your freaking living room. You know what I mean? You put grandma on the mantle. You don't have to throw her in the ground.
I agree, and I think it's an outdated concept too. Anyway, because it's like I was just talking about last week. I went to an old cemetery in Illinois like a couple weeks ago, and it's like there's just all these names and dates and people, and there's not anybody alive that knows any of those people anymore. Like they don't mean anything. Like no offense to them, but 200 years from now, 100 years from now, I'm not going to mean anything to anybody either. So it's like, why do I need my stupid name on a piece of whatever? What do they carve gravestones out of? Marble?
Yeah, marble, granite, whatever. Random stone.
It's just.
And here's the thing: after 300 years, it dissolves off the thing anyway because shit grows on it.
Yeah.
Corrosion, all that fun stuff. So I think it's a better option to be, somewhat forward thinking and do something productive with your body. I mean, and there's the other option of put your ashes and press them into a ring, but I think that's a little weird.
That's a little weird, and I wouldn't necessarily want to wear somebody's ashes like on my finger.
Plus, it's like $20,000 to do.
Oh, really?
The thing that I mentioned with the burial, like the ocean thing, is it's comparable to the same price as like an actual burial.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun because you could just be like, all right, well, my funeral's going to be, they're going to make this concrete thing, and we're all going to go on a cruise.
Yeah.
And you're just going to push me overboard, and
push me over. I think
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Watch me sink to the bottom and go home.
Go home or get trashed on the ship because there's free booze.
That sounds better, but yeah.
I'd rather it be that. I want people partying at my funeral.
No, I do too. Funerals suck. They're just such a drag.
They're so sad.
They're so sad. I had like this morbid thought, during like COVID. I'm just like, I want people to like die right now so I don't have to go to their funerals,
Oh, that's sad, yeah.
It was just but it was like so morbid, and that's what like funerals have driven me to that, because it's like I just don't want to go to them for anybody really. Like the last one I went to was for my grandfather, and it was so bizarre because they were saying things about him that just weren't even true at all. They were trying to fit some narrative to.
Well, not everybody is the perfect angel, and you can't speak. There's like an old saying. What if you can't speak ill of the dead or something like that? You can't say bad shit about someone who's dead. But I think that's BS. If it's a terrible person, he's a terrible person.
Yeah.
Regardless if he's dead or not. So there's not.
It's weird.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's kind of BS. People do that, but it is what it is. And here's the thing: if you truly are a good person and the things that they say are true, you're going to be remembered at least for 100 or 200 years. But
for a little bit,
yeah.
But it doesn't matter unless you're like done something that's had great historical significance. That's gonna some things will last hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. Or we're still talking about certain people from a very long time ago, but I don't think there's anything that you and I are going to do that's going to be talked about for that long.
Yeah, I'm not ever going to reach that ridiculous amount of popularity or notability that like Elon Musk, for example. He's going like the Rockefellers. That's a little easier. We know who the Rockefellers are.
Right. Yeah, you can't miss them. There's like Rockefeller Center. You're like, who the hell is that guy? And then of course
the Vanderbilts. You
Yeah.
know, there's museums all over the place. Club
Yeah.
Vandals. You know, they had 3 million homes or whatever. Not really, but you know, they have a lot of homes.
Sure. No,
It's crazy.
that name's going to go on for a very long time.
Absolutely.
As well, you know. But yeah, then there's just so many of them that just disappear.
Oh,
They're just
and
gone.
then you got famous people like Robin Williams who will always be remembered. But you know, I don't even know.
Yeah, but
In
that'll
like
have an
100 years,
expiration
are they still
too.
gonna...
I think that'll have an expiration date as well. You know.
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, how many times are his movies going to be played in 100 years?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's sad to think about. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, I know, but it's a real thing. It's more of a life is about the moment, and that's what living is for, I guess. I think.
You mentioned your last funeral was your grandfather's funeral. My last funeral, I went to my own funeral, like someone from my family. It was like a friend of the family's brother or something like that, and it was really depressing. I don't know why I go to funerals anymore. You're right, it's kind of silly. Why do we go to funerals?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, honestly, it should be a celebration. It should, like, the whole, like, wake to go to view the person. And that's another thing. I hate the fact that funerals and wakes are different things. It's like, because, you know, we're going to go to the funeral, and, like, you know, I think wake, because, I hardly ever actually go to the actual funeral where they drive in a huge line down the highway to the cemetery. It's just, it should be the other way around. Or, you know, it should be funeral and burial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird the way people
I don't know, but he was like 92 or 93 years old or something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
Good
yeah, but it's like, you know, no shit. Yeah, he died. Like we you know what I mean? Like I don't know. He was in like a nursing home for years, you know, but before that time, so he didn't really know who he was. He wasn't really mobile. He just kind of sat around and slept all day. You know, and sort of watch TV. So
you did a lot of your grieving, I'm sure, before.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then what happened was when we actually went to the funeral, then it brought sides of the family together that hadn't seen each other in a long time, and had.
I think that's the true purpose of funerals.
Well,
you know?
but they had arguments before that, and that's why they hadn't seen each other. And then they all ended up in the same room, and they were screaming at each other. And I'm like,
yeah, that's not nice.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing here?
If it was more like a situation where like everybody was just too busy and then they took time off, and then it was like a huge reunion, that's nice. But that doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. So I was just kind of over it. So I was just kind of like, you know what? If there's any funerals during COVID, I'll just be like, well, sorry, I can't go because of COVID. And I don't know.
Towards the end, my grandfather died of cancer. He had stage 4 colon cancer, which, by the way, get your colonoscopy. I don't know how old you are. Get your colonoscopy right now. I'm here. Go right now to the doctor.
Right.
While you're doing the show, you can do the show and have the colonoscopy.
Now, if we could do it during the show, then I think that would be good for ratings.
Absolutely. You know, you'd be in the news, right?
Yeah.
But no, he hadn't gone for like 12 or 14 years, I can't remember, which is way too long, especially if you have colon cancer in your family. And it spread to his lungs. His joke was,
it's bad.
His joke was, you know, I already got the cancer in my lungs when I started smoking. But like towards the end, it was like really sad. You could see he was in a lot of pain, and I wish he did. Like I really did, because of how much pain he was in. Like I just wish he did. It was creepy. I saw him the same day he passed away. But you know,
yeah, that is weird. I've had that happen before as well. Where
like you see them, they're alive 1 minute, and they're not.
Yeah, no, I had that experience. It was very strange. So I get it, but yeah, it just shows you it can just happen just like that, you know.
Well, I think this is the perfect place to end it, especially since I've been going pretty long.
All right,
have fun getting over that for your next call.
Yeah, no worries. We'll see how it goes from here.
Great start, right? Oh, wait, one last question. Are you really on Apple Podcasts?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to start listening to you
the
whole week. But like study it, and I can talk about stuff that we
go.
All right.
Go give me one of those 5-star ratings on there too.
Can I really do that? I think.
Yeah, you can really do that. I think you should.
I absolutely will.
All
Don't
right.
forget to plug your stuff.
I put a link in the comments. It's the first link up there.
And because it's so busy, right? You're gonna have to start talking as fast as I do to get that little blurb out.
It's true.
You know, in between phone calls, and be like, "This is Drive By Night Show. We have the blah blah blah." It's just so stupid.
It's true. I gotta get better at that.
But I will talk to you later. I'll talk to you next Thursday.
All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks. See ya.
You too. So long.
Okay, there you go. There's our good friend from New York. and we were talking about death. And do we need to be buried in cemeteries anymore? And can we just be cremated and thrown in the ocean and have algae eat us or something? Hello, everyone. Chad is saying hi. Chad is saying, man, Taxi Cab Confessions must have been rebooted. Well, if you just looked at my TikTok page, it has been rebooted. Oh, here we go. We got a back-to-back special guest here. Looks like we got Dalton from Kansas calling in. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Hello.
What's going on, Dalton?
I wasn't on last week, I know.
Did you? I feel like you called and I didn't get you in.
Yes, I did call,
Okay.
but I had to go to the hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope everything's okay.
No, I was having stomach problems.
Oh no. Did you get it all sorted out?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the problem? Do you know?
No, I just think I was having just a bubble in my stomach.
Okay. What?
Okay.
What's up?
Okay, so guess how many followers I have?
983.
You're way off.
Oh. Higher or lower?
8280.
You have what?
82.8. 828.
828.
828.
All right, you're 172 left. What do you think about that?
Yeah. If anybody wants to help me out, my goal is to get 1,000 followers by this month.
I would drop your handle in the comments in the chat, and just be like, here I am. Please follow me. Tell them you'll follow them back. And
I'll even follow you guys back. I do follow people back.
There you go. See, that incentive can help sometimes. Now, did you see TikTok has a new promotion button on certain videos that you can pay them to promote your videos or to give you more followers or whatever you want to do? Have you seen that recently?
No.
Okay. It's true. It's a real option. You can just basically buy followers now if you want to.
Okay. Here we go.
So I'm just saying that's
follow me.
Oh.
I'll follow you back.
Did you put it in the chat? Hello?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Well, all right. So the Dalton's in the chat right now, and well, let me get through the chat here. Chat's asking what my favorite sport is. What's your favorite sport, Dalton?
Actually, don't have one I don't watch sports anymore.
Okay, my favorite sport is pinball. Chad is asking what's going on in here. What do you think it goes on in this show, Dalton?
Just a lot of talking. That's it.
Okay, that's put very well. Chat's asking, yo, where from Nebraska? Where from Nebraska am I from, Dalton?
Oh, I forgot where you said.
It's Lincoln.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Now the chat's asking, who numbered dat? How would you answer that question?
What?
Who numbered dat?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, we'll just skip that one. And then chat's saying, I forgot it was Thursday. And then Penny J sent a rose.
I thought it was already Friday.
Oh.
I was about like, oh no, I missed calling him again.
No, it's you made it. You made it in. Chat's saying, I hope I get you as an Uber driver one day. And then it says,
Hey, I actually do have a question about that. Hold on, let me switch it here. If I ever come to Nebraska, all right, and I'm in your town,
yeah,
and I hit you up, right? I say I need a ride. Would you come give me a ride?
Absolutely.
I'll throw you $10. Like,
oh, wait. Where are we going? Where are we going?
No, I take you out to eat. Like, go hang out for a minute.
And you're gonna give me $10.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, you got yourself a deal then.
All right.
Dalton, I purposely went through the chat and I don't see you in there.
Yeah, I don't think it. I think it doesn't like when you say follow or I need help getting to 1,000 because I've been
I see.
Yeah.
You think it's regulated and it gets deleted?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I do that too. I go to this other guy's broadcast on TikTok,
Yeah.
and I'm outside smoking a cigarette.
Okay. No worries. So you go to somebody else's live and you try and do that, and it doesn't show up.
No, I have to literally make like every word its own comment.
Oh, wait a minute. So you got to do. So you got to do. Okay, let's say you write, "Hey, everyone, please follow me." So you have to write in a "hey" and then enter it, and then an "everyone" and then enter it, and then so on.
Yeah.
And then that way it shows up?
Yep.
I see. Well, that's kind of a pain in the butt.
What?
That's kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I wonder
So
why.
I got some. Have you ever heard of Beast Burger?
I have Mr. Beast Burger. Yes, I have. I've picked
Do
up.
you guys have one?
Yes, we do, and I've picked up quite a few of them.
Are they good?
Well, you know what? I haven't actually tried one yet, but I've delivered a number of them to people.
Try one for me, please. We don't have one here yet.
You don't have one there, so okay. Maybe I'll eat one this week, and then I can talk about it on the show next week.
But I know as soon as they open one here, I'm going to it because each one they open, Mr. Beast will be there.
A brand new one, Mr. Beast shows up to all of them.
Yes.
Wow. Now I heard what I understand is that if you order a burger through the app or whatever from Mr. Beast, that you can win $10,000. There's a chance that randomly somebody you'll just know, and that's pretty cool.
But the thing is, when he opens up them, you don't pay for the burger. He pays you to eat the burger.
Right. And he'll give you. He gives people a lot more money. I watched a video. I think it was the first one that they opened up in North Carolina or something, and he was just throwing money out the drive-through window.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of fun, kind of cool.
I want to be in one of his videos. That's my dream.
How do you do that? How do you get a hold of Mr. Beast, do you think?
I've actually talked to him before on a Instagram Live. He brought me up.
Oh, I see. What did he say? Or what did you say to him?
My phone died.
Oh.
This craziest thing happened, and my phone just died. I was like, I said hi and everything, and all of a sudden, kaploop.
Do you consider that a missed opportunity?
Yes, I could have been in one of his videos.
You could have been one of his new crew, because he's got like a group of people around him, like his posse or something that they engage as well, and he
gives away millions of dollars.
Where does he get all that money? Because I really don't know his whole backstory.
Okay, so he started as a gamer.
Yeah.
And he got so popular doing that, he decided to make another channel and started giving back to the community. And he gets all this money from Honey, all these different apps.
Yeah.
And
what's Honey?
Businesses.
What's Honey app?
Honey is you save money. It's an app where you save money.
Okay, I don't know if I've heard of that one. So. But they just give him money. No, it's ridiculous. I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's really cool that he gives a lot of money to people, but still, at the end of the day, it just shows how much he's making, because there's still going to be more money coming in than he's giving out. Is Mr. Beast Burger a more interesting philanthropist than Bill Gates?
No.
You like Bill Gates better?
I don't actually know him, but I hear a lot about him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Funny story. So, I thought it was funny when I watched Zombieland.
Yeah, the first one?
Or whatever.
The first one?
Where they thought they were at his house, but it was the other Bill Gates.
Or Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yeah. That was the funniest part about the movie.
That was pretty funny part of the movie.
We're at Bill Gates' house.
Yeah.
Nope.
There you go.
And they shoot. The sad part is they shot him. They thought he was an actual zombie.
I know it, but everyone loved it I remember that scene. I saw it in a movie theater, and the place was just roaring. They just loved it so much.
Yeah, I'd love to see a third one. They've already got a second one. I'd love to.
Did you like the second one?
Yes,
Okay.
it was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, I would say a third one is probable at this point.
Yeah.
But I haven't read.
So what's the recent movie you've seen?
Well, the most recent movie that I've seen.
Yes.
Well, I gotta think about this for a second.
Actually, how about this? When was the last time you went to actual theater?
I went and saw a film called Judas and the Black Messiah in middle of April, something like that.
That I will never watch that. I've seen the previews.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's good, but as parts of it will bring back bad memories.
Okay. Well, we don't want that then.
Nope.
I watched a movie with Nicolas Cage in it. I just finished it last night. Now I remember. It's called Knowing, and it came out in 2009. And
do you like zombie movies?
I like zombie movies. Yes, I would say I do.
Okay. Next time you're on Netflix, watch this movie called The War. I don't know what it's called exactly named. It's a zombie movie. It's something War of the Dead. War of the Dead.
War of the Dead. Okay, that's you.
It has Batista in it.
Batista. Who's that?
Wrestler, old wrestler. They call him the Quitter.
Oh, I see.
He quit. He straight up quit wrestling.
Okay, all right.
After a fight.
Okay, I'll recommend a zombie movie for you, Dalton, called Fido.
Fido. I've seen it.
Okay, it's pretty fun.
That was actually a good movie.
It was. It's a nice little twist on the zombie genre, I thought.
And then if you're also wanting to watch a zombie movie, it's not a movie, it's actually a series. I forgot what it's called. It's basically of these kids. There was a science experiment that gone wrong in the school or something like that, and every adult turned into zombies.
Yeah. And
it's just the kids that are teenagers, kids that are alive, and they're trying to I don't know what it's exactly about, but it's a good show.
Okay. I'll have to do a little research on that one.
So what you been up to?
Nothing, man. Just doing the thing. Doing the thing. Taking the calls.
You're posting a lot of videos on YouTube. I've seen that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been posting about 3 a week. Hey, the chat.
I'm not trying to be mean, but I stopped watching them. Like your videos get really crazy. Like they're silly. Like some of them are silly videos, but they're funny. I'm not gonna lie, they are funny videos.
Okay, well they'll still be there. You can watch them at any time.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you hear in 2018 they were supposed to stop YouTube people doing family things on YouTube? Like YouTube was supposed to be turned into like adult only.
Well, I mean they have the thing now where it's split up, where you have to declare if your stuff is made for kids or not made for kids.
Yeah, like no, what I'm saying is like they were going to get rid of everything that's kid friendly at that point.
I mean, you know, they should just make 2 different channels then. They should just
there is a such thing as YouTube for kids.
I think you're right. Yeah, there is something like that. Right, you're absolutely right. So I don't know, but none of it was a problem, you know. But there was just some person with the stick up their butt somewhere that.
Okay, I have something else to say.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Snapchat's no longer going to be a thing in 2024?
I did not hear that. No.
I don't know where I heard. I think I heard it on the news.
Okay.
It's because people are like abusing Snapchat.
Okay. I suppose, but haven't they been abusing it the whole time?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Like, they've been inappropriate stuff been posted.
Well, sure.
People are posting.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
The world we live in now.
That is true. So the chat's trying to help you out here, Dalton. They put down your name in the chat, and then they're saying get him to 1,000 so he can go live! Exclamation point.
Love you guys. Love you
go.
guys.
There you go. So everyone's on your side, and we're gonna try and get you there. I'm gonna put out one more for a Dalton Saffer 5. Everyone, go find him.
If you guys help me get to 1,000 today, I'll do something big on my first live.
Okay, you heard it here first on the
I'll
Drive
do some
by
type
Night
of
Show. Challenge coming.
I might eat 100 doubled, not doubled, raw, not raw. Hold on, 100. I'm not saying I'm actually going to do this, but like
M&Ms.
I'm just throwing out ideas.
Yeah.
I might eat 100 boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs. Have you ever seen Cool Hand Luke?
No.
Okay. Well, his challenge was just to do 50, and it almost killed him.
But I also used to do food eating competition.
Okay. So you can do all right. So if Dalton here's the thing. If Dalton gets to 1,000 followers tonight, Dalton Saffer 5.
I'll do something.
He's gonna eat.
Crazy.
He's gonna eat 100
No,
hard-boiled eggs
No.
in a video.
Don't be saying that.
You're the one that brought it up.
No, that was just something that was just the idea, like something like that. I'll do something crazy.
Dalton Saffer 5 and Paul Newman, they're gonna eat 100 hard-boiled eggs, but that all depends. You got to get to that 1,000 tonight. I'm trying to give people incentive to get you there tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll see how it goes. Why don't you check in? Let me know if your numbers jumped up here in a little bit, and we'll go from there.
But let's get back to something like actually a conversation.
Oh, that's
so,
what we're doing.
have you heard anything crazy on the news lately?
No, I haven't. You seem to be more in tune with that type of stuff than I am.
I don't watch the news. I already told you I live in a group home.
Yeah.
We had a staff a while back. They don't no longer work here, but every morning they would have the news on, and I would come up and sit and watch. But I don't like watching the news.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, thanks you for the call tonight, Dalton. I think I think it went well.
Yeah.
I think you're going to get some followers. I think you're going to get some followers from this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think about oh, hold up. Go back for a minute to a couple of calls ago when I called, like a couple of weeks ago. Where's my shirt?
Oh, well, you never sent me your address.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to. Yeah, I like the shirt. I seen you wearing it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like it too. It's pretty cool, right?
And I'm going to actually, I'm thinking about doing my own shirt too when I go.
What's going to be on your shirt?
I think it's going to be so I do more than one live broadcast.
Yeah.
Apps and different apps. It's going to have all of my the shirt's going to have all of my my names on it that I use for each one. It's going to have all of those, plus a beach theme type.
Oh yeah.
With so the fish in the water, instead of being live fish, they're going to be dead, not dead, but goldfish.
Yeah.
Something cool. It's going to have something cool on it.
I love it. And are you going to design this yourself?
Yes,
okay.
I actually know. I might be doing giveaways because I have a neighbor that has a Cricut machine.
Oh, a Cricut.
And I can make stuff and send it to people.
Okay. Well, I think this is all
But
great.
the thing is what do you think can help me with this part? So you know how stuff costs to be shipped.
Yeah.
So do you think when I get my broadcast, go live, if I were to have a donation, have a donation thing, to where I can have money to ship this stuff out?
I don't know. Good luck. I'll say that much.
No, I'm asking for ideas. Like, what do you think I should do?
You can ask, sure, but no guarantees.
No, I'm asking you for ideas how to get the money to be able to ship this stuff.
I have no idea how to get money. I guess you just ask it from the person that you're shipping it to. I don't know.
Or do an Etsy thing.
Yeah.
Like, and then use that money to do the giveaway.
Right. I suppose it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So,
all right, man.
Talk to you later or next week.
All right, that sounds good. Have a good night.
One more time.
Oh, yeah.
1,000 followers by tonight. I'll do something crazy.
Okay, 100 hard-boiled eggs.
No.
Okay.
I'm cutting that because I actually don't like eggs.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
I just said that as like an example.
Yeah, I get it.
I could do.
I get it.
All right. Bye.
All right. We'll see you. Okay, that was Dalton, and Dalton wants 1,000 followers really bad. The chat is saying, okay, bro, we get it. They're funny videos, and God, I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay, we got Washington State calling in. Drive By Night Show. How are you?
Fish.
Is that it? Okay. We're on to Kentucky here. Drive By Night Show. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right tonight. I saw you tried to call a few times during the last conversation, so I love it that you got in.
I do too. This makes me excited. I'm at work and I'm trying to bypass time. So I thought I would see how you're doing tonight. This is the first time I've ever tried to call, but I watch you all the time.
Okay, I'm doing great tonight, and I can't thank you enough for watching all the time. Without saying where you work, what type of a job do you do that you can watch this?
Well, right now I am manning the phones, but it's in healthcare.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of bypassing time, and I'm not saying the Q word because that'll just curse us.
No, we don't need to hear any about that. We're all good either way. So good. So what's your shift like? When does your shift end this evening?
I will be done in about 45 minutes.
Oh, well,
so
that's not bad.
Yeah, about 10:30 I'll be headed out. But I got in at 7 a.m. this morning, so it's a long
Oh my goodness. Day. And how many days do you work that are that long usually?
4.
Okay, so you do 4, but what is that? 7:30 to 10:30 with maybe a lunch. Is that a 12-hour day?
Yeah. So I actually just got a puppy, so I go in a little bit early so I can break at lunch,
I see.
Get the dog out for a walk.
Yep.
But luckily my employer is willing to work with that.
I love it. And then 4 12-hour work days, and then you get 3 days off, I imagine. So do you prefer a schedule like that over 5 days, 8 to 10-hour days?
Yeah, because I'm up anyway, so I might as well just work all the hours and then chill for the rest of the days. I've done the 9 to 5. I've done the, other shifts, and it just works better.
I understand. I like it. I kind of wish more places would offer that, because there's a lot of studies that show it's like you get to that 5th day, Friday, and productivity is just in the toilet because nobody wants to be there anymore.
Exactly. And, if you're there 5 days a week, you're kind of just over it even by Wednesday.
Yeah, right.
So
Exactly.
Thursday and Friday just seem to be a wash. So I work a few late nights, and then I get a couple extra days off.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool, actually. I'm jealous.
Well, your job right now with, being the coolest Uber driver ever, you make up your own hours. You can do what you want.
It's true. The only offset on that, because, what's great? Like, Mondays are great and Tuesdays are great. The problem is, like, Friday and Saturday, where the action is in the businesses, you're kind of not forced to work those days, but you're rewarded if you do. So you kind of work. Right. You kind of work weekends a lot.
Right, and see, but with that, I would have no self-discipline to say, like, I don't want to go to work tonight, but I need to.
It's hard.
I would just be like, screw it.
It's hard. I found myself on the couch, on a Friday night at 10 o'clock, and it takes everything I have to pull myself off that couch and go out and work. Or, there's people doing stuff too. So you've got people bugging you. They're like, hey, it's Friday night. What are you doing? And it's like, oh, I guess I'm going to work.
Right. Well, see, here where I live, all of our bars and clubs close around 4 in the morning.
Nice.
So,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really nice, but what I found a lot of times is the Uber drivers are out partying earlier, and then they hit the driving scene. So you end up in some sketchy vehicles.
I see. So the Uber driver may go out at like 6 or 7, have some drinks until 8 or 9, and then start driving.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a thing. Like, I've been in a few of those Ubers too, where I'm kind of like, is the driver more drunk than I am?
Yeah, there was honestly one day we were going down a back road, and this lady was like whipping around like 60, 65, and we were honestly in the back like, just let us out. Get us out of the car. Right. Just pull over, please.
Yeah, it is safer for us on the side of the road than it is in your car right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
And that's when we start like buckling up. Like, for some reason, if I get into an Uber or a taxi or any other kind of car that's not mine, I just don't feel the need to buckle my seatbelt. But in that one, I was like, yeah, we need to put this one on.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to be safe in those circumstances.
Yep. But also, I wanted to call in because, one, you're an upstanding Uber driver, and I have to commend that, because my ex did it, but he would scam people by like mixing up chicken noodle and tomato soup and making it look like someone puked in their car.
No.
No,
you can't do that. You can't do that. That's bad karma. That's horrible. Like, no way.
But once I was done with him, I called Uber, and I'm like, hey, by the way, if you look at his record on amount of pukes in his car, he's going to let you know all of that is fake. And so he's been barred for it.
Okay, good, because I mean, it's like, there's enough BS just from just naturally driving around. Like, people are just going to throw up in your car, but you don't need to go making it up that people are doing it. Because that's just, I don't know. It's just not cool, really. And, like, my biggest thing is just, like, as long as people, like, are respectful and this and that, then they should never be penalized for any reason about anything in life.
Yeah.
So, that's too bad. But I do know things like that happen. And they've got certain safeguards against it, but I suppose if you're making up your own puke, then there's really nothing that anybody can fully do about it.
Yeah, because he would take a picture of it and everything, and then, like, clean it up and take another picture. So he thought he had it figured out, but I blew his cover.
Good. I think you were okay to do that, and the world's probably a better place with him not doing that to people anymore.
Absolutely. But I won't hold you up. I just wanted to finally call in and say hello.
No worries. I appreciate the call, and you're welcome to call back anytime you like.
Well, thank you. I bet other people want to talk to you, so I'll let you go.
All right, bye-bye. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
All right, we'll see you. Okay, there's a first-time caller from Kentucky and talking about how her ex-boyfriend would mix tomato soup and chicken noodle soup or something and put it in the back of the Uber and claim it was people puking in his car. And I just think that's horrible. All right, we got Pennsylvania on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Not much. How are you tonight?
I'm chilling, bro. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, taking some calls, and it's been a good evening so far.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Well, what's on your mind?
Nothing. Just wanted to say what's up.
Okay, no, yeah, cool. I'm good with that. We can say what did you do today?
A lot of crack.
Okay, so like, how long have you been doing crack? Oh, he just hung up. All right, that's fine with me. All right, let's try and get caught up with the chat here real quick. Oof, that amount of boiled eggs isn't gonna smell great later. That's talking about Dalton eating 100 hard-boiled eggs. Dalton, come on, it says, bro. There you go. All right, we got Texas on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
What's going on, man? How are you doing?
I'm doing great tonight. What's up with yourself?
I'm just chilling, trying to promote my SoundCloud at Young 11 on SoundCloud.
All right, let's do it. First of all, tell us what you're all about, what your stuff sounds like, what you're trying to be, and then promote it.
All right, so it's Young 11 on SoundCloud and Spotify. Trying to sound like like the new age, like Christian rap. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
I haven't made a bunch of views yet, but we're gonna get there one day.
Hell yeah, you are. And you just got to keep working. As they say, today's work is tomorrow's resume.
Facts, my fam. Okay. Facts.
Give me the name one more time. You were just saying it kind of fast. I want to repeat it.
It's Young 11, the word 11.
Young 11, so we spell out 11 though.
Yeah.
And that's just at SoundCloud and Spotify.
SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, all that.
Okay. Young 11, man. Let's all go take a listen to that. And if
Appreciate it, man.
If we like it, then we what's cool about it is when you meet someone, newish and whatever, you can always be like, I was there before this guy made it big.
Exactly. Facts.
All right, man. Well, I'll look forward to checking it out.
All right, man. You have a good show tonight.
You too. Thanks. See you.
See you.
Okay, there was Young 11. 11 spelled out Young 11. SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, all that crap. And go give a listen. Okay, we got Pennsylvania on the line. Wait, is this the Drive By Night Show? How are you?
Yo, hello.
Were you the guy that was just smoking crack?
Nah, that's a different dude.
Okay. Well, what are you up to tonight?
Nah, he was saying that's a joke.
Oh, I mean, I was a little worried about their, crack. You don't mess around with crack.
Yeah. Yeah, that one girl you were talking to, she sounded a lot like my friend Candace. You know her?
Well, I mean, come on. Yeah, I've been doing this show for like 6 months. How many times do you think I've been given the Candace gag in that time? I heard Candace died.
No. This one girl in my school, her name's Candace, Bartholomew. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I know you are. It's okay though. It's okay. I don't mind. I really don't mind. When I first got hit with the Candace thing like 3 or 4 months ago, I had no idea what was going on. I had to look it up. I was like, what's up with this Candace thing? And then I found out it doesn't even mean anything. There's not even a punchline.
Yeah, it's just a funny thing that people say.
I guess, but is it that funny? I don't even know. Maybe.
Yeah, but there was a CD with the Imagine Dragons song on it.
Okay.
That I just
And what?
This new CD I got.
Yeah. What about it?
CD's nuts.
Yeah, I know. CD's nuts. I know that one too. And that's what else do you got? You got any fresh ones? These are all stale.
Sorry,
they're all stale.
I don't want to get you banned, dude. I'm sorry.
That's fair. That's fair. No, you're doing the nice and simple surface ones, so I'm good with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling tonight. I appreciate it. Have a good one. All right, we're out of there. Okay, gonna try and get back to the chat here. Chat's saying, how long is each call? We don't know. We kind of just see what happens, you know. That one wasn't very long because I don't even know what was going on there. All right, we got Minnesota on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you? Hello? Minnesota. Going once. Going twice, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota's out of there. Nobody on the line. Chat's saying, hi, I'm a call after this one. Okay, did you? Okay, we got Nevada on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Is this live?
It is live. How's it going? How's it going tonight? What are you doing?
Great,
what are you up to? What?
I'm just chilling.
What? You chilling?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay, good. What?
Yeah.
Is this your first time seeing the show?
Yeah. I just wanted to say, you look like you have the cutest feet, bro.
Oh,
please,
thank you.
A picture or
thank you. You know what? Like, I was having a bad day, feeling a little down, like kind of doubting myself, and you've just picked me right back up.
Your feet pick me up every day.
There you go. You see, you know what? You and I, like, we've never met each other. I've never spoken to you before. I can just tell, though, we've kind of got something.
Yeah, we have a chemistry.
We do. So, what do you think that means? What should we do, like, in the future?
We should fuck.
We could. And maybe we'll have to look into that.
We might just have to.
Where do you live, Nevada?
Yeah, I'm out here in Vegas.
Oh, even better. Because then if it doesn't work out, or we could get, like, secret marriage in Vegas, too.
Yeah, we can, what's it called when they, like, run away and get married?
Elope.
Elope or whatever? Yeah.
We could elope in your hometown. But where would we go on our honeymoon?
Oh, maybe we can just, like, go see an Elvis impersonator.
Is that fun?
Yeah, that's cool.
Have you ever done that before?
No.
I've actually have. It's really not that much fun. But,
yeah.
Okay. We could try, I guess. You know. All right. Anything else you'd like to compliment me on tonight?
No. Okay. But I'll see you next Thursday. Right. I'll be calling again.
Good. You better. Now we're like, you and me, we're like in this together at this point.
We are. Okay. We are.
All right. See you later,
cutie.
BFF. What's going on there? Okay, there's a call from Nevada. And you got to just roll with it sometimes because you never know what you're going to get. We got Illinois on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Yo, is this live right now?
It is so live. It's crazy. What's going on tonight?
Oh my God, what's going on, man?
Not much.
I love you so much, bro. You don't even realize that, bro.
Well, the last guy was saying he loved me. He wanted to get married.
And I think that I might have to do that too.
Okay. Well, you might have to get in line at this point.
Line to get eloped? I don't know, bro.
I can only elope so many people in a day.
I might have to cut the line a little bit.
Okay, you got some competition in Nevada. What do you have to say to your competition?
My competition? Got me on the line here, buddy. Okay. My competition is that
yeah, first of all, I don't live in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I got no competition, but I'll tell you, I'm the man you want.
Okay. You're the man, and you're the man that I want.
Yeah.
Well, I've got some tough decisions to make here, it sounds like.
You do?
Okay. Well, yeah.
I'm the man you've never had before, bro.
I've been proposed to twice here in the span of 5 minutes.
5? Woo.
Yeah. That's tough stuff.
But anyway, you want to fuck?
Yeah.
Like maybe the threesome going on.
Wait, you want to get with that other guy too?
Ooh.
Yeah. You didn't think that far ahead, did you? But I guess we'll have to consider all of these things.
All of them? How about one at a time?
Okay. I like the speed of that. That sounds reasonable.
Make it go a little bit slower and easier.
Yeah. It usually works better that way anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No need to rush things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, let it go.
Just enjoy it. Feels good.
It does. It really does.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
I'll let you go, bro.
Okay, man.
Have a good night. Man.
You too. See ya. Okay. Well, it's fun. I haven't had the show go off the rails in several weeks, and it's kind of fun. And now I'm looking down at the chat, 99 plus new messages, so it's definitely going off the rails. Let's keep it going. We got Florida on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Do you know who this is?
I do. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Did you hear New York called first caller tonight?
No, I was in the shower.
Okay.
No way.
He had a question for you that he wants me to relay to you.
Okay. Bring it on.
He's saying with the Infiniti, you were talking something about like a roof problem. He was wondering the convertible problem. He was saying, is that a problem with it going up and down, or is that a problem with it like leaking like rain or something?
So we've had both come into our shop before. So it's actually crazy. I don't know if they're still in, but I was actually talking to two guys in your chat that have G37 in your chat. Totally off topic. I guess this must be like a gay marriage thing and a G37.
I don't know what's going on.
Man, this is just crazy.
It is a little crazy, but we're just going with it.
Yeah, but anyways, so water can leak into it, and then also, you'll hear when you're driving, you'll hear a nonstop beeping sound when you're driving, and because the roof won't shut.
I see. So there are known issues, and they happen to be both of them that he was wondering. He was just thinking it was one or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's both. It's both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I let him know. He's like he asked me like a few times. Don't forget to ask. And I said I can get you guys on a conference call again one of these days.
I'm all for it. Next week, whenever.
Okay. All right. We might try it next week then for sure.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I'll try to get on earlier next.
Oh no worries. It's just it's been a little wild in here tonight, but
yeah.
I'm so okay with it.
The chat is just popping off tonight.
I know. Like I literally like 5 minutes ago, before that kid in Nevada called me, there were like 2 messages in the chat, and then he called me, and back to back the other guy called me. I look down and there's like over 100 messages in there, so I just don't even know what they are at this point.
Yeah, but what else? Oh my gosh! And then not trying to be rude, but man, I didn't think that other guy that you were talking to for like 20 minutes was going to stop. I thought it was going to be like an all night thing, and I'm all for getting to 1,000 followers, but man, I was.
No, it gets to a point, and then all of a sudden, like he's just gone. He just ejects and is gone. So it's okay. You know, And but yeah, I want to get him to 1,000 followers because I want to see like what this special video is. So did you go follow him?
Yes, I did drop him a follow.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, he will be very pleased, and I think all of us will be pleased if we get him to eat 100 hard-boiled eggs or attempt to do so. I believe science has proven that it's just not even possible. I think even the real competitive eaters have even tried it too, and nobody can get close to that number.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I'm sure the chat will be happy about the conference call at one point, because I know how much they loved it last time. They were telling next caller every single time.
It's true. It's well,
him and I going back to back.
Yeah. The chat's patience for things sometimes is not the greatest, and they'll let you know.
For New York, not for New York and Florida.
Yeah, but it's okay. Sometimes I can't always say exactly what I want to say, but the chat always says it for me.
Yes.
So I'm glad it's there.
Yeah. Well, we'll see next Friday, and then I'll let some of these other people get in here, and then I'll give a shout out to Kitty Diesel like I do every week. So
okay.
So that's my shout out for the night, I guess.
Okay. I love it. Thanks for the call.
Yep, I'll be back next Thursday.
Cool. All right, we'll see you.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye. Okay, there's our good friend from Florida there. And the chat's just out of control, but now the phone keeps ringing. We've got Oregon. Let's give it a shot. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Oh man, it's Trevor.
What's going on?
Nothing much, But I haven't seen your live streaming forever.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
I've been working on the podcast.
All right. And what can you tell me about the progress?
So far, we've me and a couple of my friends, we created it, but we changed the name from the Pods to the Six Unwanted.
Okay, the Six Unwanted.
Yep, because there's 6 of us, and we do a podcast together, and we're all unwanted. So.
I love it. Sure. I know the feeling. How many episodes do you have?
Right now, we don't have any episodes published yet, because right now we're only doing it on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're trying to get it started on Twitch.
Gotcha.
We might start it on TikTok and also Twitch at the same time.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. I think you can do it both at the same time. You know what I mean? If you get enough. Technology, whatever, you can figure it out. So how do you feel like it's been going on Twitch? Is it gaining any steam, or what's the reception been?
We haven't gotten much followers, not many at all. But we've gotten people come and leave the stream. One time we had about 200 people join.
There you go.
So it was pretty nice, but not all of them followed.
No, I understand, and I get the same stuff too. People come in and out, and they don't always follow. But it's fine. But it's just kind of weird because you never know what time people are coming in and out of the thing.
Yeah.
If somebody were interested in checking out the Unwanted 6, how would they find you?
They would find me on Twitch. You'd have to search me up. Pretty soon we're going to be making a YouTube channel on it and also a TikTok profile. So nice. Look out for those next week.
I like it, and I will look out for those next week, and I'll have to come check you out on Twitch. I didn't 100% know where to find you or if you were doing it yet, so I like the check-in here.
Yeah, and man, a lot has changed. I'm going to be joining the Marines hopefully pretty soon.
No shit, huh?
Yeah.
And then so that was something you've thought about doing before, or just kind of an impulse?
It's something I've been trying to strive for, is going to the military, and my ASVAB score was so high that I was able to get into the Marines in a high, I should say, UAV, drone pilot, all that stuff.
Oh wow, I like it. That's so. Do you fly anything? Have you ever flown anything before?
Yeah, I flew RC drones, helicopters, planes, all that. So I'm kind of used to all of it.
Cool. I like it, and you enjoy doing that type of stuff.
Yeah, I love it so much.
And it sounds like fun. I've only briefly messed around with it, trying to do like some aerial photography, but it's something you can't just pick up and figure out in an afternoon. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
It takes like a little touch to it,
Yeah, it does. But it's hopefully something I can go through with. I just got to get my dad to sign. Kind of have trouble with that, but...
Yeah. I hear you. Well, I hope it goes well for you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to let all the other callers spam you.
No worries. Thanks for the call. I hadn't talked to you for a while, and it was good catching up.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, we'll see you.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay. There was a caller from Oregon on Twitch called the Unwanted Six, something, I think. You can maybe put it in the chat if people are looking for it. Okay. Chat saying, hi, everyone. Glad I joined on time. Chat saying, oh, my God, how am I just now finding your page? Miss you. Oh, well, I miss you, too. Okay, we might have some Kitty Diesel here. We got California on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Hi.
How's it going? What's going on tonight?
Oh my God! For a second, I thought I was maybe banned last week from your chat.
Well, what happened? What makes you think that?
Oh no, I mean, it's super awesome how your chat and your lives are really popping off.
Yeah.
And last week, I was listening the whole time, and then I kept trying to call, and I never got to go through, like, the whole entire time.
Last week.
So I was like,
yeah,
I was like, okay, celebrity, calm down.
Seriously, last week for like a spell, it was just crazy in this place.
But wasn't it awesome, though? You got, like, so many calls, so many different people.
It was exactly what I want, really. But at the same time, it was almost to the point where it's like, this is too much. Like, my phone couldn't even, like, handle all the calls coming in at one time,
So, kind of like a segue to that, not to stress you out or put your plans on the air, but what do you kind of think on that? I mean, you are getting a lot of calls, even when you are on the phone right now. Like, you get calls, and then you don't want to be an asshole and, deny them, but I mean, what is your idea?
Well, you know what I need? I need a call screener that answers the calls and then can get rid of some of the really lame ones of, like,
and kind of put through, like, the actual good people.
People that want to, like,
too.
And then that call screener will alert me, because they'd be in a remote place, they wouldn't even be in the car with me, and then they could send me, like, I don't know, a text or something saying, answer this phone number, or I'm going to send this phone number to you. I'd have to, like, figure out how to do it, but I think there's a way to do it, because of, like, offices have run that way for, like, a century, where you'd have, like, somebody would call in, you put them on hold, and then you send that call to, like, the person in the office. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So to be honest, I mean, like, what I do isn't like that, but I do kind of have an insight to it.
Okay.
From last week, I was calling in because I was trying to pitch ideas, and then somebody just was like, well, what about your graphic design thing? Like, okay, but that's something different from the call. So first, the whole caller thing, I think you would need, like, a team of, like, at least 2 more people. Just, like, kind of forward it to you. But, I mean, then again, you have so many loyal followers, as far as I've seen. I mean, who shouts me out all the time? Is that Gabe from Florida?
Yeah. Yes. He shouts you out, like, every call, every time he calls.
Every time. I know. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, like, I love you. That's so awesome. But, I mean, you have, like, loyal viewers. So I feel like if you were to put, like, out there, like, hey, can someone help me out? And as it grows, like, I'm sure people would be down with the idea.
I do too. I feel like I could work something out, figure something out. I think I just need to get a little bit better of like a handle of it's like I know what I need, but I don't know exactly how to like verbalize that or put it together, if that makes sense.
Oh my God, I get it. I mean, are you ever open to? Okay, not me being New York and Florida guy with peace and love, but me pitching my idea. Like, would you ever be open to, you know, people like submitting like a resume or something like that to you to be like, hey, I know this isn't like a fancy job, but
yeah. No, it's very
hey,
very
like,
much
you know,
not
I'm
a fancy
interested in
job.
it.
Yeah. Well, I'm always interested in listening to anybody, truthfully, and that's part of the reason why I have the show. So yeah, if you've got, how about this? I don't even care about resumes. Resumes don't mean anything to me. It's what are your
kind of like,
it's like, what are your ideas? What are your ideas?
Exactly.
What can you do? What can you provide? Like, resumes are just kind of like, you know, whatever.
Okay. I mean, then where can we send that to you?
That's a great question. I mean, I get messages on TikTok is fine.
But I guess that's probably a lot to go through. So why don't you make like an email where people can just send in and title it?
I've got one. I've simply got drivebynightshow@gmail.com. For real. It's real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if anybody...
Well, I mean, hey, because like a lot of people have also said in the chat that like, you know, like they have ideas for different things. I've had some good ideas about it, and now I'm seeing your channel grow. So I'm like, okay, that's awesome, and I'm sure like, you know, people tuning in and whatnot, like, hey, we literally chill out here with you.
Okay. I like it, you know, and it's like, this was my like idea at the start, you know, and it's really hasn't like changed and evolved all that much. Like the show itself has started to become its own thing, but like the core idea is still sort of the same. So I'm totally open for it like going other places and other directions as well. I just haven't necessarily had any of those ideas myself. But yeah, if anybody wants to bounce them off, you or anyone else included, drivebynightshow@gmail.com is available.
Okay. Definitely, because, and I'm sorry that I'm just putting this all out. But
it's all good.
A lot of people here, a lot of people are, you know, creative and whatnot. And I've always been interested in asking you, but I was like, if I message him on TikTok, there's no way. Like, graphic design, it's my thing. You know, whatnot. I have my little shtick, but I just feel like a lot of people would be interested in helping you grow as well.
I love it. I'm just
also no side note. I know I probably give you whiplash, and shout out to me, guys, because today I'm going over 7 minutes. Okay, chill. Don't come at me.
You're about
to. I usually stay under 7 minutes, but also just really quick side note. Whoever was talking about feet with you, you know that there is a wikifeetmen.com.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I did not. What? I didn't. But I found it funny because it's like this is literally just like my head, and then just like, you know, my you know, nobody's ever seen my feet. If I could get them up here, I'll try. There's 1 foot right there. But all you can see
honey, is we saved those for what is it? Patreon? No, not Patreon. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Yeah, you got to pay for that stuff.
You guys got to pay for the fee. I know all you guys are upset. So don't leave the chat yet. I know most of you guys are heartbroken, but just relax.
Yeah, not everything can be free.
Not your feet. Not those feet of yours.
It's true. It's true.
Oh my
I've had them a long time.
I love this. I love how this is also becoming like a bachelor show, but not really, because you go home to your girlfriend.
It's true. So, you know,
it's just, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, no, it's not. What's said on the show just stays on the show, and it's okay. And I go home, and it's over, you know, and it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
I do too.
Well, Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I didn't mean to cut you off, but again, you are popping tonight, so hell yeah, you
Okay.
go off. I'm actually straightening my hair while I listen to you, so shout out to the guys listening. Like, you guys should probably thank him because we're doing our hair for you meanwhile. We're maybe shaving meanwhile. Who knows what we're doing, okay?
Okay.
So everybody appreciate that.
I'm okay with it. Everybody's doing whatever they need to do in the background, and I just have to sit here, and I can't do anything while I'm sitting here.
Well,
because everyone's watching me. Oh, I think I gotta get caught up with the chat to find out. But there was some talk about Arby's last week. So
you have been disappointing. Okay, get with the mukbangs. Get you some food.
I did McDonald's last week. Did you miss it?
What?
I did McDonald's.
Wow.
That's
pretty sad. Are you down bad?
No, it was fine. It was fine. You know, we had some chicken nuggets.
Are you okay? Are you going through some stuff?
No, it was just.
No.
It was kind of like we just did it last minute, like because we did it at like 10:45, like 15 minutes before the show was over, and it was like we got to do this fast, so let's just do McDonald's because we knew we could just get through it. And
I swear to God, we're at the point where most of us will pitch in for you to like get some wings and get all dirty and hot while you're like, oh my God.
All right, we can do that.
The ideas I have, I'm just overflowing. I need to stop.
Okay, and I can eat the hottest wings in the world too. They don't bother.
Oh, that'd be so legit.
Okay.
That would be a show for sure.
I love it.
Wow. Much love. I hope you're doing well, and I will continue watching. Love to chat, love to chat, and love to Gabe, I believe, from Florida, who keeps shouting me out. Also, yes, my last name is Vito, so please don't call me a fake.
Okay. There you go. All right.
All right.
Okay. Have a good one. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
All right. We'll see you. Okay. That was Kitty from California calling in, and yeah, always a good time. Chat saying who's in the back. Chat saying there's someone behind you. There was some people walking around. I'm gonna move out of this area in a minute here because it's now like dark enough to go drive around. We got North Carolina on the line. Drive by Night Show. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right tonight. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. I was just wondering, how was your weekend?
I had a pretty good weekend. I went out a little bit on Saturday, and I hadn't been out like in public in a long time. So saw some old faces, and it was a pretty good time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. How was your weekend?
It was fine. Me and my wife, we went behind my house. I got big old pond behind my house. Actually take the boat out in it and actually fish in it.
Oh, so you went fishing?
Yeah, I'm actually looking at you on my other phone. My wife got it in her hand. I'm actually looking at while I'm talking to you.
No worries. Did you catch anything?
Hell yeah, man. I caught this amazing big fish like you would never believe.
Oh, do you know what kind it was?
Yeah, he had legs and no, no, actually, I really did. I was going to joke with you about that, but no, I actually really did. I caught a almost like a 12-pound bass. And my wife told me quit cussing. Yeah, I like got it to the boat, and I told her I was going to tire it, shut out, all and stuff. And she told me not to. And by the time I got it almost halfway out of the water, the damn line broke. I was like, damn.
Yeah. That's a bummer when you can get it that close and you can see it, because you could see it like at the top of the water, right?
Yeah, heck yeah. You can see his body and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so my wife wants to know what all you do when you're not at the show. I've talked to you one time before.
Oh. What's
she works all the time, so she don't barely get to get on TikTok unless she's at home.
Oh, I see. What was the question? Wants to know what I do when I'm not what?
She can hear you. Yeah, she wants to know what all you do, like, on your live show.
Just
You
this.
can talk to them right now.
Just
Yeah, I
this.
know.
Just have conversations,
I'm looking at
honestly.
you right now.
We just
I'm
got.
on the phone.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering, like, what your night show is about. Do you just talk to random people about random things, or
yes.
do you have like a headline when you go into the night, or you just talk to whatever?
We just talk about whatever. I kind of just take each phone call and just see where it goes and what people want to talk about, and it just kind of happens. So I found that I've never really had to make a topic because it just sort of just makes its own topics, you know?
I cannot even imagine. I mean, because the kind of job I do, I'm front line, so I deal with people, lots of people every day on a regular basis, and even though it's not my job description to be like a psychiatrist or your friend or whatever, I kind of am every day, just like that. And it's kind of cool. I mean, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you hear things you don't want to hear, but, you know, for the most part, it's pretty cool meeting the people that I meet and just hearing the different things they have to say when they're talking to like a complete stranger.
Yeah, no, I totally hear you, and it's amazing. People will call me about many different things, and sometimes people will call for advice or for a therapy session or just to make fun of me. So it kind of goes all over the place, but that's what makes it kind of fun to come back and do every week, I think.
I think it's pretty cool what you do.
No worries.
No, I said, I told him I think it's pretty cool what he does. He can hear you. I think it's pretty cool what he does.
Well, thank you.
I'm looking at you at one phone and I'm looking at the other phone talking to you at the same time. I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I like your t-shirt as well, man. How do you get one of your merch t-shirts?
Yeah, you got to go to this place called redbubble.com. And redbubble.com.
All right, let me write this down.
Okay.
Write it down, baby. I'm going to give you the phone back with her and she's going to write it down.
No worries.
Oh my God, he can't do it himself. What's your website to get off of?
It's redbubble.com.
As in like bubbles?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Redbubble. And if you go there, then you got to search Drive By Night Show, and then it'll pop up.
Okay, so not bubbles in plural, just bubbles. Bubbles.
Just bubble singular. Redbubble.com.
Oh, my husband said it sounded like a chat line.
Maybe it is. I don't know. You got to go there and find out.
Okay, hold on. Maybe it is. You got to go there and find out.
No worries. No worries.
I think everything that you do is pretty cool.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Be safe and don't let nobody try to open your damn doors.
I agree with that.
Or try to bust your window out or, trying to jack the car.
I agree with that. I'm about to move my car. I've been sitting in this spot for too long.
Yeah, I see a vehicle behind you. I'm looking at you now on top of you.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here.
Your tires or your rims or anything?
Yeah. No, I'm watching out.
Yeah, it is like a drive-by night show, like what you do. So sometimes I see you sitting for like a pretty good while, and then like when some other caller calls in, like that one guy, like you talked to him for like at least about 2-3 hours.
Right.
And he like just rambles on like about like UFO shit.
Yeah.
I think you know who I'm talking about. Like he's like a young guy. And he just like rambles on like, you ever been to like a UFO or have you ever seen one or like an alien or some crap like that?
It's kind of fun though. You never know who's gonna call, and it's a lot of fun,
I know you get all kinds of callers like from all over the country.
Everywhere, really.
Yeah, you really do. So my wife's got your website, and how much are your t-shirts?
I think they're like $18.
That's not bad. Not bad.
Something like that.
Yeah, because I went to the mall and I had me and my wife had a shirt made. Two shirts actually.
Okay.
And they were he had all kinds of crap on his laptop. And it was like, man, you can make anything, you can like pop it in your head.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like animation, like cartoons, like anything. Like anything they can do in Hawaiian, like flowers, like names, letters, like if you wanted to say something. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
I love it. Did you get a shirt from the guy in the mall?
Oh yeah, I got Tasmanian and Wild Coyote.
Okay, like Looney Tunes.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I like the Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Yeah, those were good.
Like I got Bugs Bunny, like facing to the side, and Tasmanian throwing his hands up like I got you. And on the bottom of it, it says "Bad to the Bone," and it's like you can see "Bad to the Bone" up top, and then like in like the background you can see "Bad to the Bone" on the bottom. But it's like it looks like if you were standing in a mirror, like it was like underneath each other.
Okay.
So it's pretty badass.
I like the Tasmanian Devil. He was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like all the cartoon animation. But I like talk to you, man, and I'll let other callers call in, and I'll still be watching you and looking at you right now. I can see the chat moving.
All right, man. No worries.
So if you ever see me pop up, I'm Jonathan Edwards 911.
All right. Yeah, we'll say something.
If you see my wife, her to be Alicia Edwards. What state are you in? She wanted to know.
Nebraska.
Nebraska. We're all the way from North Kakalaki. Wilmington, North Carolina.
I love it. I appreciate you guys calling me from all the way out there. It's great.
Yeah, so like whenever we're outside, we see the airplanes take off.
Okay.
You know how like you're in New York and you're on the highway, you can see them like close by you?
Oh, yeah.
That's how it is down here.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I like planes flying close for some reason.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, man, and when you're not doing a night show, go fishing or, take your mind off of things.
All right, that sounds pretty good. It's been a while since I've been out, to be honest with you. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, I'll chit-chat with you another time. Let everybody else call in.
All right, buddy.
It was very nice to meet you, Mr. Night Show.
You as well. Thank you so much for calling tonight.
All right, you too. Have a good night.
All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Be safe.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay. A very nice couple from North Carolina calling in, and they just love everything. I lost a bunch of the chat, so then I put it up to where I could, and I can't ever get to it. I just cannot ever get to it because we've got Missouri on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you? Hello? Missouri. Well, Missouri just hung up. Okay. Chat's saying born in Henderson. Chat's saying all motor for the win. Don't forget to check out Young 11 on SoundCloud and Spotify. There you go. That was a call earlier. I'm going to follow right now. And we've just followed Young 11. Chat's saying he sounds like the kid from Superbad. I have a freckle on one of my toes. Chat's saying toes. Chat's saying I have a webbed toes. All right, we got Nebraska on the line, so we got to go check this out. Drive By Night Show.
Oh my God, you finally picked up. Why have you been ducking my calls?
I'm not ducking your calls. I'm just busy out here. I've got people from North Carolina and Nevada and Illinois all over the place calling me.
You're the one who's been beating on my little brother, right? He said you were punching him repeatedly.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Don't play dumb with me, okay?
All right.
He said you were literally teabagging him. What kind of sick person are you?
I thought this was a call from Nebraska, and it's a prankdial.com.
Did you stick your balls in my little brother's face? Yes or no?
Yes, I did.
Listen, if you don't stop bullying my little brother on whatever game you guys play, I'm going to have to contact the admin, okay?
I don't care. Do what you got to do.
I will have you banned, okay? Banned.
See ya. Okay, I'm waiting. Waiting to be banned. I'm waiting. Okay. I'm waiting for that You've just been prank dialed, and it's not coming up. So we're going to get out of here. Thank you, though, Nebraska. I do appreciate those. I really do. Chat saying, meanwhile, old girl trying to sell feet pics on your chat. Laugh my ass off. Chat saying, Froggy. Chat saying, elope with me, too. Hello, you the man. I got the double centimeter defeater. Oh, boy. Let's try Missouri again. Drive-by Night Show, how are you?
Very good.
Great. Thanks so much for calling. What's on your mind?
But I'm just telling you, somebody's put behind your window with a gun.
Oh, okay. Well, what are you going to do with it?
That's not me. I'm in Dexter.
You're where?
In Dexter, Missouri.
Oh, I see. So you're telling me that there's somebody with a gun outside my window?
Nope, it's a joke.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it's a joke, because I kind of turned around to look. I even was a sucker and turned and looked.
Well, I was just going to talk for a bit.
Go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Last time I went to jail throwing water balloon at a car.
You went to jail for throwing a water balloon at a car?
Yeah, because the car crashed.
You're kidding me. How long ago was that?
Like 3 days ago.
So how long were you in jail?
For six months.
Wait a minute. So you got out 3 days ago?
Yeah, because I got bailed.
I got it. But you were in there for 6 months. What was that, the full sentence, or do you have to go back to court or do anything else with it?
No, that was just the time of jail.
Okay.
It's weird. That's there.
I suppose. Now what? When you were going to fill up that balloon with water and you decided to throw it at the car, what were you hoping to achieve?
Nothing. Just had to talk to my friends because they got paid $15.
Okay. And then when you saw the car crash, what did you do? Did you run away?
No, I called the cops.
Oh, okay. So you were just like, this person needs help.
Yeah.
And then the cops got there and you just admitted it.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you get a lawyer? Did you have to go to court? Like, how did it all work?
I had to go to court and with a lawyer.
Yeah. And then what did you plead?
I plead, I got plead guilty.
Yeah. Well, what did they charge you with exactly?
For damage for the car, and I had to pay for the whole car.
You had to pay for the whole car?
Yep.
Wow. Was the person injured, or they okay?
They were okay.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. So you paid for their car. You did 6 months in jail. Now you're home. What's next? What's the next step in life?
I don't know. Go back to work.
Okay. Go back to work and resume life, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you ever going to throw a water balloon at a car again?
No.
You learned your lesson, as they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't be on the phone.
You can't be on the phone?
No, I can't be on the phone for long because I'm at home.
That's okay. Whenever you got to go, you just let me know.
All right. I see you then. Have a great day.
All right. You do the same. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Bye-bye. Okay. So there was a call from Missouri. Filled a balloon full of water, threw it at a car. The car crashed. He then called the police to let them know that the car crashed, and then went to jail for 6 months for that. So there's a lesson right there. Don't be throwing water balloons at cars. Okay, we got Arkansas on the line. Drive-by Night Show, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Great. Thanks so much for calling. What's on your mind tonight?
Well, dude, I was just hanging out with my girlfriend, and we saw your night show on TikTok. And, yeah, we just called it because, like, whoa, like, cool. You're doing a nice job.
I mean, why not? You know, there's a phone number. There's some dude here. Nothing else going on. You might as well just call it and see what happens.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I like it. Well, now that you're here, what would you like to talk about?
I mean, like,
what'd you do today?
Dude, I went to work and then my car broke down.
Oh, no way. No way. So what, is it still like broken down somewhere, or did you get it like fixed or where it needs to be?
Yeah, it's like it broke down like way outside. Like, I live way out in the middle of nowhere. And it like, I broke out in the middle of nowhere and like town. So I had to get a tow truck to go way out there to get it, and I had to take it to a new mechanic because the mechanic before was like really dumb. Like,
yeah, dumb. Don't need any of that. So how are you going to get to work tomorrow? Oh, I don't think I hung up. Did I hang up on you, man? I don't know if I did. I don't feel like I did, but I might have, because I had my thumb around the area. If I hung up on you, Arkansas, I really apologize, and you're more than welcome to call back. I want to hear about how you're going to get to work tomorrow. Now, in the meantime, we got Michigan on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you? Hello? Michigan just hung up. Okay. Try and get caught up with chat. Chat's saying, is this a segs hotline? I don't know what that means. Chat's saying, bump some Young 11. Okay, we're all with it about it, Young 11. Chat's saying, oh boy. Chat's saying foreplay. Chat's saying love it though. Chat's saying that was me on the last call. Young 11 on SoundCloud. Don't forget. We got California on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, dude.
Good. Thanks so much for calling tonight. What's going on?
Yeah. I just wanted to say white power.
Oh. Yeah, you can say that somewhere else. Yeah, there's forums for you to say that in, and this is not one of them. So just beat it with that crap. Chat's saying, I have a G37. What is that? Chat says, bro, I'm a plumber and I can clean your pipes. Well, thank you. I'll keep that in mind, if I ever need a plumber. Chat saying, long time, no talk, hope I'm next. Damn it, I love cars. Herb, you're famous. It's because I'm here. What day is it? Well, it's Thursday, and we got Ohio on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right tonight. What's going on?
Oh, I was just watching your live. Yeah, first time I called it didn't go through for some reason.
Well, it may have. It's just been kind of busy. There's just been a lot of calls here tonight, so that might be the problem. What's going on with you then?
Oh, not much. I just got not my first job. I got word that I got a new job today, so that was good news.
You got a new job today?
Yep.
Is it something that you've been like a second job or like a new altogether job?
Well, I'm hoping it'll be a career for me. I'm a younger guy.
Okay.
I'm starting at USPS.
Oh, well, there you go. That sounds pretty good. So it's probably a pretty lengthy training process, though, I would imagine.
Yeah, it is. I have to go out of town up to Cleveland for at least a week. I know of.
Okay. Does it make you nervous? Does that seem like it's a lot of responsibility, like handling all those packages and stuff and getting them to the right place?
I guess I'll see. I don't think it'll be too much of a responsibility, but I guess I'll see. But I don't think so. I think I'll enjoy it. It's from people I've talked to in the past.
Okay, well, good. I think that sounds great. I mean, we all got to make career moves at some point in life, you know. Otherwise, we end up getting into ruts, I find.
Yeah. Yes.
So there you go. So well, good deal. So what else is going on tonight?
Not much. I ate some good chili and cornbread.
chili and cornbread. Have you ever had chili cheese fries before?
Yes, chili cheese fries.
Do you make your own, or do you go like get those somewhere?
I've never made my own. They would be very good to get your own. I've gotten them in restaurants before.
Me too. Let's just say if you decided to make your own chili cheese fries, would you use chili out of a can, or would you make fresh chili on your own?
Yeah. I think homemade chili would be good, but I feel like it wouldn't be able to be normal chili. To be on cheese fries, I feel like you might have to take the key out, like maybe make it a little thicker, maybe not as runny.
Yeah, you're right. Homemade chili tends to be a little runny. I do agree with that. Now, what type of cheese goes on top?
A good mixture, a good hearty mixture, some extra cheddar, maybe some mozzarella, maybe some Colby Jack.
I love it. It's a topic I like to ask people every now and then. I had a caller several months ago that walked me through his chili cheese fries recipe, and ever since then it's kind of been like this weird little obsession of mine to see how people like make their chili cheese fries.
Now let me ask, did he put chicken on top? Because that's not the one.
He put pepper jack cheese on top, I remember.
Oh, that sounds good.
It does, right? So I don't think there's any wrong way to do it. I'm just curious about all the variations.
Yeah. That sounds good.
So just something fun to think about, kick around.
Well, I think I'll let you know. I'll let someone else know. But thanks for talking to me.
Yeah, thanks for calling, and good luck with the new job.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, we'll see you. Okay, that's a call from Ohio, starting a new job. And it reminded me of the Chili Cheese Fries talk show. If you want to go look that up, Google the official Chili Cheese Fries talk show, and you'll find a little snippet that I did on the show. That's a lot of fun. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to get to that one. This is the Drive By Night show, by the way. We're almost 2 hours into this thing. Phone number is 402-853-8436. And we're driving around now, and we're just going to find another spot to pull into and try and get caught up with the chat. We got a call from Florida coming in. Drive By Night show, how are you?
Hey, it's Dogeman. What's going on, buddy?
What's going on with you, man? How are you tonight?
Good. You got a charger? Everything's great. I went on a vacation. That's why I didn't call last week.
Oh.
But I went to Michigan.
What did you do there?
I played online poker on PokerStars in Michigan.
Nice.
I played one tournament and I came in first. That's all I played.
You only did one tournament and you won?
Yeah, that's it. I won like 1,000, maybe like between 500 and 1,000. It was nothing major, but the thing is I was on vacation. I knew I wasn't moving at the time, but I want to play for real. But I just didn't keep going. I just stopped, man.
Yeah. Well, it was still successful though. You're like batting 1,000 in Michigan then.
Well, it was a buy-in for like $33, and then I came in first and won 1,000.
How many people were in the tournament?
Probably like 100.
Yeah, that's hard though. That's hard to get through 100 people. Like it's not easy.
It was pretty easy, honestly. But what's fun about it the most is I got to travel.
Have you ever been to Michigan before?
Yep, I've been to Michigan before.
Okay, what?
Visit my cousin there. I visit them all the time. I actually have another flight scheduled on the 8th, but I don't think I'm going to go.
Okay.
Because I'm going trucking with Caleb. So we'll see how that goes.
That sounds pretty fun too.
I always wanted to get back to 18-wheeler and trucking.
Okay, that's you're still thinking about that.
I know, I can't let it go. It's so addicting.
Tell me why. What's addicting about it?
Just every mile, it's like a rush. Like the next mile, it's pretty fun.
Okay.
I really enjoy it. I mean, going from Ohio to California for 4 years, you'd think you'd have enough, but I just got addicted and sucked in. And now it's time for other people to experience that with me because we got team driving.
I like it. Team driving sounds like where it's at, honestly.
It's a lot of fun, man. I mean, you like to drive yourself. You should give it a shot too, maybe. It's like $2,000 a week.
I've thought about it so many times in my life, you know, because I don't mind driving at all. My like only like worry about it is to like, you know, get caught up like in the middle of Utah, like in January in like 15 inches of snow. That's like the only thing I'm scared about. Other than that, like no big deal.
I mean, it's just a blast. I just enjoy every minute of it. I can't lie about that part. But I'm trying to think if I got any more stories about like anything.
I'm sure you seem like you've got a few stories. There's got to be one in there.
Like what? Give me something to talk about. Like what kind of story you want to hear? What's your subject of interest?
Let's see. What are we interested in right now? You said you went to Michigan.
You want to hear about a trucking story or like?
Have you ever driven through Michigan?
I've driven through Michigan to go to Canada, and that's when I took the wrong road. The wrong way.
Let's hear that, because I want to hear about Canada as well.
Well, when I got that load to go into Canada, I just immediately went down the wrong road. So that pretty much like ends that story right there. Like that was it. I just went down the wrong road, fixed myself, delivered the load, and got out. Get it out of there. It was really confusing.
How long did it put you behind?
It's not that long. It's just I was breaking the law by going down the wrong way of the road in a semi. Super dangerous.
Yeah, that is dangerous. Okay, so what about Canada then? What did you do when you were there?
Well, when I wasn't trucking, I would play poker. And I actually have a story when I was younger. I went into the casino with 500 and I put it all on red just right away, and it was black. Lost it all and walked out 2 seconds later.
There you go. Well, that'll happen. You can walk out of there 2 seconds later, and you start betting like that. You know, it's dangerous. It's quite a rush, but it can be over real quick that way.
It was fun though. I'm just glad I got to catch up with you again because I missed you last week and I was on vacation and I was with the girl, so you know how that went. That was pretty fun.
Well, good. I'm glad. It sounds like a great time.
It was awesome. I met some girl at a restaurant, and then the next thing we know, we're hooking up in my house. So
I would say that's a good sign that the pandemic is over.
Hell yeah!
You know, haven't necessarily been able to go out and do stuff like that for a while. You know, so it's kind of nice.
Well, I was door dashing at the time, and I ran into this lady that was door dashing also, and then I got a Snapchat key. That's the key, folks. Snapchat. You go right for it, and then from there you can message them.
That's true. So you're saying don't leave home without Snapchat.
I love Snapchat. Like I have 200 people that watch my stories. It's not that much, but it just feels good. Like I like to watch them myself, my own stories. Like I do it for myself, but like other people like it too because I know because I've been taking photos of my stuff. And so, what are you doing?
Right. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I've never had a Snapchat. Never.
I can be your first friend on it.
You could be.
FYI.
What am I supposed to do? Let's say I get a Snapchat tonight. What do I do on it?
You can message friends.
I don't have any friends.
Make stories. You'll get them. You'll get them slowly and surely. I keep running into my old friends. They keep adding me on Snapchat, and that's how I have all my friends.
All of my friends are old.
And they don't use Snapchat. The older you get, the less likely you are to use social media.
Yeah, it's like we, you know, my age group has their certain social media that they've had for a long time, and then they don't necessarily like migrate to the new stuff that pops up. So I don't know of a lot of people that are on Snapchat my age.
Well, you can just have it to keep up with me. If anything, I mean, my dad has me just as a friend. I'm my dad's only friend on there, and my older uncle.
Well, maybe
he's a multi-millionaire. You think he has friends and stuff on there, but he doesn't. And he just has me, and he enjoys watching my stories until I block him.
Oh,
but, you know.
You don't want him to see certain stories of yours?
Well, I was posting like drugs and stuff, and he is not about any of that. I had to block him for a minute, and then I forgot how to unblock him.
Oh,
so that's the problem.
Okay. He's not down with that type of stuff.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's really fun watching the mountains of like Colorado, and the next day I'm in Florida. It's like what?
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Well, I don't judge. I don't care at all. So maybe I'll jump on your Snap one of these days.
Yeah, I messaged you privately through your TikTok, so just shoot me your username. Just saying.
All right. I gotta go see if I might have one too. I just don't even know. I feel like I signed up for one a long time ago and then I just never used it. So I might have one. I'll have to go look.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Just to watch the stories. That's all it is, really. Just to watch your friends' stories, see what they're up to. That's all it is.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
Sounds good. So it's just like, yeah, sounds good. I get it.
Yep, nice. But I had a long time to gather some stories, and I just didn't gather any. What the heck?
Yeah, no worries. No worries. We're here every week. It's no big deal.
Yeah. We'll see what progresses next week, and I'll see if I can have more. Well, I gave you one story where I went to Michigan since I last called you, and I came back already. So with the girl. So I told you something. That was pretty cool.
I like it, and I'm so all about that, you know. And it's just like, do you think this year, or do you think this summer, do you think this is like the best summer to hook up that we've ever had?
Oh yeah, they're gonna all be coming out. It's so easy. It's so easy for me anyway. So it's like,
it used to be easy for me. I'll tell you that much as well. And
I mean, when you're an Uber driver, it's so easy.
Well, not even necessarily that. I'm just saying, you know, when I was
I have
few
some
years
special
younger.
ways of just getting a girl. It's awesome. I don't know what I do, but
how so? Do you have anything you'd like to share in that regard?
In that regard, you just got to be yourself and be like,
100%.
You want to add me on Snapchat, and then when they do, just say, I'm free, I'm willing to hang out, I have a car, as you've seen, so we can do something, and then it leads up to the next thing, and then boom, you got a friend.
Okay. I like it. And you're right. That's just what it is. But yeah, just be yourself, I think, is the number one key. Don't try and act like somebody else. Don't try and like impress somebody that you are not. Just be you.
Yeah, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself and they'll accept that. They really will.
It speaks for itself. And you know what? Not everybody's going to like you, and that's fine. But a lot more people are going to like you for being you than for trying to be somebody else, you know?
Exactly.
That's the way. That's what I believe in it, and that always did.
I'm addicted to Snapchat. I use it every day.
Okay. All right. I feel like I got to check it out then. I got to really see what this thing is. I really just don't even know.
Just message me privately on TikTok, and I'll get you my login stuff, my ads, so you can add me.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
All right. Sounds good.
It's fun to have. But I guess that's all I got to say for now. Let's don't talk on the line.
All right,
good talking to you. I'll talk to you next week.
Yeah. Well, you bet. I'll be here, and have a good one. Thanks.
Take care. It's Doggy Man. Doggy Man out.
All right. We'll see you. Okay. There you go. Good friend from Florida checking in. Let's see what the chat's saying. What's happening to the chat? It keeps going down to like the end or something. And okay, here we go. And I'm trying to get caught up here. I think you should wait and go from there. I wanted to. All right, let's check out Missouri here. I can't even figure this out. Drive By Night Show. How are you?
Hey.
What's going on?
Not much. Just dog sitting.
Oh, you're dog sitting. Okay. What type of a dog are you watching?
3 Chihuahuas.
3 Chihuahuas. So what's an average evening with you and 3 Chihuahuas?
I sit and play Xbox.
And what do the Chihuahuas do in this time?
Pretty much just do nothing because they're lazy.
Isn't that amazing? Watching dogs is like the easiest thing in the world. Like dogs just have such a small amount of energy, and then they just sleep the rest of the time, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what is this something that you do often? Are you like a professional dog sitter?
No, it's just for this my dad's friend who's my boss as well. I just do it every now and then when he goes out of town to like a different state or something.
Okay. And this is your boss, and your boss compensates you, I hope.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, does your boss have a nice house?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Okay. And besides Xbox, are there any other perks to doing this?
I don't have to see my family.
I suppose that is a perk. And do you stay the night then there with the dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you mind sleeping in a strange house, or it's just no big deal?
Not really. I've known this guy for many years.
Okay.
I've been in his house a lot.
So do you have like a bed or a couch? What do you sleep on?
Yeah, I sleep in the guest room.
Oh, I see. A guest room. Wow. Now, is the refrigerator like stocked with anything you could desire?
Well, they say I can have whatever I want, but I normally just bring my own stuff because I don't want to take their stuff.
Is there any alcohol in the house?
Yeah.
I see. We'll just move on from that one right there. So the duties of watching the dogs: you have to take them outside to go to the bathroom. You have to fill their food and water bowls. What else do you have to do?
Well, one of them needs medicine at 7 o'clock in the morning and at night, so that's why I have to stay.
Now, how do you get the dog its medicine?
Yeah, I put it in a treat.
A treat, like a little squishy treat. You stick the medicine in there?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad that you're trying to fool the dog and kind of play a trick on it?
Not really, since it kind of saves the dog from dying.
Okay. So you're saying it's in the dog's best interest?
Yes.
Okay. Good. I like that you're following that. You're taking care. This is your duty. They gave you this job. You need to take care of these dogs, watch these dogs, blah, blah, blah. How long until the owner returns? Sunday. So you got all weekend? Are you going to stay in that house all weekend, or are you going to leave at some point?
I'm probably going to leave because I have a lot of stuff to do this weekend because I'm going to Colorado soon.
Okay. What are you going to do in Colorado?
I'm going on an FFA trip with my school.
Oh.
We're going like hiking and whitewater rafting and stuff.
Wow. That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
You looking forward to that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that's all paid for. You don't have to bring any of your dog money to that.
No.
What are you going to do with your dog money?
Well, I'm almost 15, so I'm trying to save for a car.
Oh, a car. Okay. What kind of a car are you eyeballing?
Some kind of truck.
A truck, like a little pickup truck, or a bigger one?
Like a little one.
Okay. Do they still make a Ford Ranger?
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Well, there you go. So maybe a few years old or something. What do you think?
Yeah, hopefully. Or I'm trying to get my dad's old '67 Chevy C10.
Oh, that's a rather large truck.
No, it's not.
Oh, maybe not. It's a '67, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm picturing something different then.
No, it's a short bed single cab.
Okay. All right. Well, he's had it a long time, I imagine.
He's had it. He has owned it for, I think, like 35 years.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just going to give it up that easy.
He might. It doesn't really run right now.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I'm his favorite child, so...
Are you the youngest?
No, I'm the middle child.
Oh, okay, the middle child. Well, I don't know.
Which is strange for the middle child to be the favorite.
Yeah, I don't know if that's ever happened before.
I know.
It's always either the oldest or the youngest.
Well, I'm the most well behaved.
Is that true?
Well, yeah.
I'm the only one that
saves money.
I thought the middle child usually acted out for attention.
I think the worst thing was when I got shot in the hand.
How did you get shot in the hand?
It was an accident with a 9mm.
Uh-huh.
It misfired and it went through my hand in 2019.
You're kidding.
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah, nothing. It missed all of my...
Went through everything.
It went through like the side of my hand.
Yeah.
Like towards the pinky, sort of, a little lower than that.
Yeah.
So when it happened, I was missing a good amount of skin. So they had to sew it. And I got like 16 stitches and like 5 inside my hand that dissolved since I broke a muscle open.
Yeah.
But I now have full mobility of my pinky.
Wow.
And I got really lucky, what everyone says.
You sure did. Do you have a nice scar to show for it?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a lightning bolt.
Oh, that's kind of rad, actually.
But there's also a weird indent.
You know what you should do when you're old enough. You get a tattoo of a 9mm firing like right at that spot, and then have them tattoo the lightning bolts in as well. So a lightning bolt's like coming out of the barrel of the 9mm. What do you think?
Sounds painful.
Oh, who cares about the pain? I'm like, but it does sound cool.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't worry about the pain. It takes you a couple hours to get a tattoo, and then you have it for the rest of your life. So you just don't worry about the pain in the process.
Yeah, but what about the pain of a tattoo on a scar?
Who cares? If it's cool, you gotta just suck it up and do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give you a bad time. It's probably a horrible idea. Anyway, you just said the lightning bolt, and that was just like the image that went into my head. I was like, it'd be rad if that lightning bolt was coming out of the gun. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it's funny because when I tell people that, no one believes me.
Well, but I believe you, I guess. What other choice do I have? But you have the scar. You can actually show it to people, right?
Yeah, especially when it first happened. So it happened during winter break in school.
Yeah.
My 7th grade year.
Okay.
When I came back from winter break, I had a sort of a cast on. It was like a cast I could take on and off, but I was supposed to wear it because I wasn't supposed to move my pinky and mess up the stitches. And people just kind of like thought I like fractured my wrist or something. I didn't really want to tell them what actually happened because it kind of sounded stupid of me.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, it happened. Like you've got a good story, I guess, and and it probably won't happen again. I'm sure everyone and you and everyone's just more careful now, right?
Yeah, I hope not. But the only bad thing was my grandma. She doesn't really like guns anymore now because she was there for the whole thing, sort of.
Okay.
She used to be a nurse, so she was like she showed up second at the hospital, and she like helped me through the whole thing and stuff, and so she's not really much of a gun fan anymore. Even though I still love guns and I shoot trap and everything.
Yeah, well, I understand. They're guns. They can be very dangerous. They're designed to just rip through flesh, So the gun did its job.
Yeah.
It's just it's still it's not a toy, as they say.
Yeah, I definitely learned that.
Right on. Well, good deal. Well, good. I mean, this was a fun conversation. I appreciate you making the call.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Well, I hope the dog sitting goes well, and have a good weekend.
Thanks a lot. Have a good night.
All right, we'll see you. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, nice kid from Missouri. Dog sitting some chihuahuas and shooting himself in the hand. Let's see. Jesse's asking, we doing a mukbang? I could go for some Arby's here. So let's see what happens down at the bottom of the chat here. But I'm saying Arby's is an option. Chat's saying just get someone who can talk to the people in front of you so you don't have to be close up. I don't know what that means, but good. Get a show in New York, Manhattan. Oh, and I'll just say Arby's. Do Arby's for mukbang. We're doing it. That's me beefing in. Can you answer the phone? Oh, you were beefing in. Usually people beep in, but you were beefing in. If you beef in again, I'll answer the phone. Hi, I'm here to tell you about your car's extended warranty. Thank you very much. I always appreciate a weekly reminder on that. I always hear about it, but then I forget to do anything about it. Well, someone need to talk to Biden. He lost his damn mind. Okay. He's a yes man, not a strong-minded one. Okay. Very good, chat. Chat saying much love. Chat saying he's messed with farms, gas, and opened the stupid border. Okay. We don't care. Nobody cares. Chat saying this guy is amazing. Wifey comments. Chat saying, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're needed and you're beautiful. We all need to hear that, so thank you for the message. Chat's saying, hey, I'm in North Carolina, Dallas, Texas here. Laughed my ass off. What? Canceled. Chat's saying, that was me. He was a bulletproof You guys are being mean. Chat saying, how does somebody go to jail for throwing a water balloon at a car and then they wrecked? He goes to jail for 6 months and then he gets out 3 days ago on bond. There you go. That was the story. That was really weird, says the chat. I'm waiting for some ministry to go down. Okay. Chat saying, no, that was me. Don't drink, race, and ride a bull. I don't know what that means. I was me from Michigan, not the vibe. Freak that guy. They need a bar that does that and have personal cab drivers and car towers for the drinkers. LOL. I was in Alaska, the chilled out. Why that car? Okay, I want to work on their grammar a little bit here. Hello from Chile. Oh, hello, right back to you. But only connected to the busyness, not outside. I don't know. I think that you're pretty cool and what you do is awesome. All the haters can hate. Let them keep on hating. Life's too short. Hey, I'm already there with you. I care less about the haters than you do, believe me. Cowgirl in male bars, bull riding, yay. You ought to get a hat that says Drive-By Night Show. I really oughta. Thank you. Thank you for that idea. That's a brilliant idea. Chet's saying you are a good conversationalist. Thank you so much. I really do try. And then Tubba Tyler sent some good night moons and some mics, and I really appreciate that. Favorite... I don't know what that is. This is crazy that all these people call in from different places. It is crazy. It's crazy. And it says, my calls won't go through. Call right now. 402-853-8436. Put on a Frank custom and wrestle, LOL. All that in a bar with food. I don't know what's going on here. You're awesome, dude. It's really cool how you genuinely listen and care about the conversations. I really do. I care. Now the chat's saying, always bet on black. And that was in reference to the $500 on roulette. Red. They're saying Facebook, LOL. Hi, Omar. Hi, right back at you. If you don't know who Omar is, go look at my TikTok videos and you'll learn. I want to be married, but I don't trust I've been catfish. Okay. Bite his shoe, LOL. I miss my dog. Used to bite shoes. What was the Taco Bell Chihuahua thing? There you go. All right, we got Georgia on the line. Drive-By Night Show, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Great. What's on your mind tonight?
Nothing much. Just busy at the station.
Which station is that?
I work at Gainesville City Fire Department.
Oh, right on. And do you do like those type of shifts where you're on for like 24 hours and then off for 24 hours, something like that?
I do on 24, off 48.
On 24, off 48. And that just keeps going. So your days off are always on like different days, right?
Yes, it's like I'll work one Sunday and there'll be 3 more Sundays till I work again.
That's an interesting way to look at it. Do you like that type of schedule, or does it kind of mess you up in some ways?
I love it because like I work one day and I'm off 2, don't have to worry about anything, work another day.
That's not bad, is it? Because you just get it all out of the way in 24 hours, and it's like you can always gear up, get your adrenaline going, get some rest or whatever, and it's like, cool, I got 24 hours, then I'm off for 2 days. I'm telling you, I think I could get used to that.
Yeah, I love it.
It's cool. Have you ever met anybody that you work with or heard about that didn't like that schedule?
There's some people that don't like it because they will have like other stuff they have to do and it'll be on certain days. Like there's some preachers and like they have to miss every 3rd Sunday.
Okay. Well, big deal, right? Like you miss Thursday, the world goes on,
Yeah.
So as you're doing the 24-hour thing, I mean, there's probably no good answer for this, but do you find like there's more action like at the beginning of the shift, the middle, or does like all the action come tumbling in on like your last hour? Like, how do you feel like an average 24-hour like shift goes?
Well, we get there. It's it's kind of strange because when you first get there, you got to get everything ready. So you can't run any calls the first hour because it's the shift before that runs full run those.
Okay.
But it's usually around 5 o'clock is when the busy hour is, when everyone gets home and all of that.
Because people are like driving into each other, or they're having heart attacks, or they're turning their stove on and lighting their house on fire. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, everything happens around 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
Now, do you notice that everybody magically at 5 o'clock on a Friday, though, is everything's okay? Have you ever noticed something weird like that?
Yeah, I don't understand. And Mondays is the worst in the morning.
And I'll tell you why, because Mondays are everyone's angry. They don't want to be doing what they're doing. They're not paying attention. They're not focused. So they're making mistakes, or they're purposely causing things to happen. But on Friday, people are like, cool, I made it throughout the week, and they're kind of relieved, and magically, like, nothing bad happens.
Yes. We had the biggest house fire we've ever ran on. There's a woman forgot to unplug her cat warmer on her porch, burn up her house and her neighbor, 2 of her neighbors' houses.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Wait. So it burned up 3 houses total, this cat warmer?
Yes.
Oh, that's horrible. Why is there a cat warmer anyway? Like, how cold would it have to be for... what was the cat living outside?
It lives on the porch. I mean, I guess... I mean, we really didn't know why, but I guess probably when she goes to work, it stays outside, but she keeps it on at night or something.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
I'm just saying, if it's that cold, just bring the cat in at night, and if you want to let it out during the day, fine, but I think a cat warmer... I kind of like, I'm sorry your house burnt down, but at the same time, I'm like, you didn't need that cat warmer to begin with.
No, you did not.
And then look what happened because of that cat warmer. It make you probably, it's like an insurance nightmare.
Yes.
But then nobody was hurt, I imagine.
No, nobody was hurt.
Okay.
The biggest fires are from the stupidest causes.
I believe that. I totally believe that. Have you ever gotten so close to a fire that it scared you?
Well, we had one the other month or so back, and you can look it up on the news. It was a huge nitrogen explosion. We got there, and it wasn't in flames. We didn't see anything, but sadly, 14 people did not make it out.
No.
But we was there, and a propane tank blew up right in front of me and 3 other dudes, and it blew up something else, and we all shot back. That was pretty scary.
Wow.
That was the scariest thing. But, I mean, fire really don't bother me unless something like collapses on top of me. But
sure,
we walk through the fire and go through it, and it really doesn't bother us that much.
Okay, that's fair. Now, if you had advice for people out there on how to avoid fires, and I'm sure you do a lot of medical...
yes, we run buttloads of medical.
Buttloads, right? Like more than, because there's not as many fires, there's more medical stuff going on. So what's your advice to people in general? Fire related, medically related, like how do people avoid this stuff more? How do we avoid not calling you as much as we do?
Well, we can start off with the fire. Make sure you clean out your dryer vents and stuff like that. That is a big one, because people don't care about their dryer vents and the dryer thing on the outside of the house. That'll burn up your house real fast.
Wow.
Leaving the stove on unattended is another big thing. That would probably be the 2 main causes. And leaving candles and stuff next to stuff like unattended. Like you can leave papers next to a candle, and just a whiff of wind and wax get on the hot or some paper, that'll catch it on fire.
Sure. I love it. Really that dryer vent one was the most surprising to me, because I'm like, I never think about the dryer vent.
Yes, that's a big, because the cotton and heat from the dryer.
Yeah.
Or the lint from the dryer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's big.
It makes perfect sense, and I thank you for the tip. I'm honestly going to go look at mine tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it takes 5 seconds every day to clean something, and you save millions of dollars from home damage.
I like it. It's all good stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
And medical calls
Yeah.
would be not. We run a lot of ODs, overdoses.
Yeah.
Of people like that are on drugs and take more than they are supposed to.
Right.
Just that's a big one, and people falling and can't get up.
Yeah.
That's a huge one.
I bet.
You just need always, if you can't get somewhere by yourself and you know that for sure,
don't try.
Don't try.
Don't try.
Just wait for someone like you're someone there.
I like it. I like it. And there might be 70, 80, 90-year-olds listening to the show right now. I doubt it, but there might be. And you're so right. Like the funk, like I know I've had family members of mine that were, they were older, but they were more or less healthy, and they fell, and from complications from that fall, they didn't make it through. And it's just like, don't fall, just don't do it, because the older you get, the harder it seems. Lame. And like when you're young, you're like, I don't give a crap, I'll fall and I'll get right back up and I'll be fine. But you get older and you end up in a hospital bed, and your lungs fill up with fluid, and all these things can happen, and you just can't go there.
Yes. And my thing, like, people, which I do it, like, not like do it all the time, like on little things, don't call unless it's you don't know, but call 911 if you're unsure. That's something big. Because you could be, oh, my arm's hurting, and you call 911, we get there, nothing be wrong. But we get there, you're having a heart attack, something like that.
You're right. No, I hear you. And if you're there to catch it, then, as they say, the quicker the response, the better your chances of recovery are.
Yes, every little second counts.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of crazy drivers out there who won't let us get there. We'll blow in the air horn and everything, and they will not move.
That sucks. And I see that when I'm out driving around, too. I see cars not pulling over, and I'll give them the business. If I see cars doing that, I'll start honking my horn at them as well,
Yeah, we get flipped the bird a lot.
I bet you do. But it's like you're going to do a job. Like, why is somebody pissed at you because you're going to, like, help somebody? It's really weird when you think about it.
Yes. We get, which I love, it's a big thing now, making all of our trucks ALS. That means that we have paramedics and stuff on our trucks that can help people. So if a ambulance is on a call, we can respond and be there faster. But some people don't like that because they're thinking they're wasting their tax dollars on a big truck coming to a little call.
I suppose, but you're going to get to that place, then people are always going to find something to be upset about when it's their tax dollars involved, their precious tax dollars, but whatever. You got to just do your job,
Yes. A big thing about today is people not minding their own business.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And I've got a motto on this show, a little piece of advice to follow, and I just say just be cool, and just be cool to people, and especially like paramedics and firefighters and people out there. They're out there to help people. They're not out there getting in your way or slowing you down or running red lights because it's fun. They're trying to get somewhere fast so they can help somebody, and you need to just be cool about it and let them go do their job.
Yes.
There you go. Did we get it covered?
Yes, we did.
Okay, I love it. Well, thank you for the call. That was a lot of fun and very interesting, very useful information. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Now I'm gonna go back to your TikTok and keep on watching.
Okay, cool. I'm looking to go to Arby's here in a second, so I got to read what the chat is saying I should go do, and I think I'm gonna eat a little Arby's on the camera here in a little bit.
You got to get a Herbert and cheese.
What a Herbert? What is that?
Herb cheese.
An urban cheese.
I think it's like the number 1 or something.
Okay.
No, the number 2. It's with cheese. It's a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah.
Just with cheese.
Roast beef. Okay. All right. I'll look for it.
All right.
All right. You have a good night. Thanks for calling.
You too.
All right. We'll see you. Okay. So there's a firefighter. All sorts of great information there. And I really appreciate that phone call a lot. Okay, chat's saying, what is a misfire? Dude just shot his hand. What am I missing? So his email is alltherides@gmail. No, I got a drive by night show at gmail.com. Ask him what getting shot felt like. I think he kind of answered that. Sorry, didn't mean to tag anyone. Chat's saying, just go be a cop, kid. You can buy whatever you like at that point. Chat's saying he shot himself. Not a lot of things more painful than that. I imagine so. I've never shot myself. Don't wish to, but I'm sure it doesn't feel great. How often do people ride in the front seat? I always said pre-pandemic it was about 50-50. I don't really know now anymore. Chat's saying Arby's. Chat's saying I'm better than that, so hey. How often do passengers ride in the front? We just answered that. That was me who called. Where is Gorilla Man? Chat is asking. I think Gorilla Man started a new job and may not be as available as much as he used to be. Can next caller give me a shout out and some hype to continue cooking? I'll laugh my ass off. I'll just give you the shout out because I don't think any caller did. Chat saying, oh my God, seriously? Some people do home fraud damage in car. My grandpa fell downstairs and he had too many medical problems where he couldn't get surgery. Chief Turkey's sending some roses. And I can't thank you enough, Chief Turkey. And you are the bomb. Yeah, don't fall. Just don't fall. You're old. Broke a hip and they passed away. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can recover from that stuff when you're young, but you're old, you're just gonna have other complications, and it's all over. Chat's saying, "Be cool, honey bunny." Yeah, just like Fonzie. We're just like a whole bunch of Fonzies here. And what's Fonzie? Cool. Chat's saying, I'm sorry, George. I'll get right back to you in a second here. Chat's saying, beef and cheddar, dude. Thanks for what you do. Last caller, I agree. Peace and love. I love the call. I did as well. That was an awesome call. Okay, we're going to Arby's, and we'll go get some food. If anybody wants to donate to the Arby's fund, send some live gifts, or you can Cash App all the rides or Venmo all the rides, whatever you want. There's no pressure, but we're gonna go eat some Arby's either way. What I need is some suggestions besides beef and cheddar. And what should I eat when I'm at Arby's? I remember last week we talked about I need to try the new crinkle cut fries. So I'm looking at a beef and cheddar. I'm looking at some crinkle cut fries. What else should I be getting at the Garbies? I really like the turkey gyro at the Garbies, but maybe that's just me. But what does everyone think that we should get? Chief Turkey is saying, I got food poisoning the one and only time I had Arby's. And I'm guessing you're never going to have Arby's again. Hence, the one and only time. Kitty's saying, I've never had Arby's. Then I'm getting shouted out for some Mott sticks and a Jamocha shake. I was thinking about the shake. Let's do the Jamocha shake. Okay, we got beef and cheddar, crinkle cut fries, Mott sticks, Jamocha shake. There's 4. Then we can maybe throw one more item on there. And chat's saying Arby's is amazing. You want to know what else Arby's is, or maybe I should say what Arby's has? They have the meat. And that's where we're going right now, is we're going to go get the meat in the style of a beef and cheddar. And we're just going to get weird on it. And you know what sounds good? That Jamocha shake. Wash that Arby's down with. I am telling you, if this place isn't open, I'm going to do a riot. I'm going to burn it down to the ground and then have to call my firefighter friend to put it out. Because I didn't really even double check to see if it was open. I'm just assuming it is. Chat's saying, well, I upgraded to Starbucks from Dunkin' Donuts. I guess when I'm ready, Arby's is next. Mott sticks with brockaberry sauce. What the hell is brockaberry sauce? I need to know. And it says, dip your fries in the shake. You won't regret it. And I'm saying orange cream shake is the best. So now we got a little shake dissension going on here. Is it the orange cream or is it the Jamocha? We might need to take a little poll and a little vote to find out which is the better shake at Arby's. All right, we're about 2 blocks away, driving through a nice little area here. It's still just dead. There's just no nightlife out here whatsoever. It's still a bit concerning. It's just like, I'm afraid some of these places there's like a bar right here that's always packed, and there's like 5 people inside of it. So I just don't know what to do. Okay, so I'm pulling in essentially to the Arby's parking lot. And before I get in the drive-thru, I'm going to take another quick little look at the chat. We got a couple minutes. I don't have to like rush in there right this second. And then here we go. Chat saying negative, Ghost Rider, Jamocha all the way. Okay, I'm kind of glad you said that. I was kind of had my heart set on the Jamocha, but if everyone went orange cream, you know, I guess I'd have to do orange cream. We'll see. We'll see what Missouri's up to, and everyone keep throwing in some more suggestions here, and we'll go get some Arby's. Drive By Night Show, how are you? Hello. Missouri. They just hung up. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to get a beef and cheddar with some crinkle cut fries, some Mott sticks with brockaberry sauce. They say it's free. Okay, and then a Jamocha shake. There's 4. Are we feeling pretty good about this menu? Because, you know, I'm about to go get this stuff. This is the Drive By Night Show. If you want to watch past episodes, go to YouTube at All the Rides, and you can find everything there. You can listen to this in a podcast form. Just search Drive By Night Show at your favorite provider. And if you want a t-shirt, go to redbubble.com, search Drive By Night Show. This stuff all pops up. Chat saying much peace and love to everyone. Yeah, you too. We're about to have Arby's. If that's not more peace and love, then what is? So Arby's is coming up. I'm turning it around. I'm going through this drive-thru. It better be open. I'm still about 5% worried. I'm going to do this slow and dramatic. Oh, those lights look on. Okay, let's see what we got here at Arby's. Okay, all right, we're pulling in. Everyone's looking good. What do we got here? Okay, Jamocha shake, and here we go. And we're just waiting. And I'm trying to talk, but I'm not trying to talk into the speaker because they think I'm probably crazy right now. So I'm just trying to like lean over here and get my head out of the way. And I see what I want for the beef and the cheddar, but nobody's taking my order. So now I'm starting to get a little worried. Is Arby's open? But if you look here, it looks open, don't you think? Hello, Arby's. It looks open. But now I'm just starting to get a little worried. I see all these lights on here, and I don't know what's going on. Someone, we got to flip the camera back here. Someone Google Arby's in Lincoln, Nebraska, and see if it's open. It's 10:39 p.m. right here. It says usually lights off if they're closed. That's what I thought. It looks open. All the lights are on here, but I just don't know. I don't have like. I guess I can look at my. You're saying closed. What's going on here? Arby's just letting me down. It's on Q Street, 1425 Yeah, it says it's closed. It said you're saying they close at 11. I thought so too. Oh wait, there's another one. There's one at 5540 O Street that closes at 11. We can do it. Let's go. We're going. This one is a bust. We got, I think it said it's about 3 miles. I know exactly where it is. So let's give it a shot here. We can get to this other Arby's. We got 20 minutes. I might have to eat fast. 7,000 Husker Circle. I'm thinking I got a better shot at, well, that one's pretty fast too, but that gets me on the interstate. I don't want to go on the interstate right now. I'm going to 5500 O Street or whatever that was, 5600, and we're doing it. And we're going to make this Garby's thing happen because now I'm determined. And yeah, I'm not going to let everyone down. And I got myself all excited for Arby's and some crinkle cut fries. I really want that Jamocha shake. And it's like, we've got to go make our dreams come true. In the meantime, if anybody wants to call in and keep me company on the drive, feel free to do so. 402-853-8436 is the number. And we just got a nice little drive down this street called O Street, which at one point, I don't know if it is anymore, but at one point it was called the longest straight road in the United States. It was like a road that didn't have any curves or bends or anything in it. It was just perfectly straight, and it went that way longer than any road in the United States. And I don't know. It might still do that. What was someone in the chat saying? I lied. Whoops. Forgot there's a truck stop. Oh, mine is at a truck stop that's 24 hours. Oh, okay, there you go. Well, no big deal. We're on our way to an Arby's that's open till 11. And it should be that difficult to get to. Chat's thinking about taking a trip to Omaha this summer. Want to check out the Page Turner's Lounge. What's the Page Turner's Lounge? I don't even know. Are you coming in for like the College World Series or something like that? Omaha's a lot of fun. You can go down to the old market. There's lots of stuff to do. Lots of great restaurants down there. And then there's some really cool neighborhoods that just have bars and restaurants and all sorts of stuff you can do. And it's all pretty much like, it's not hard to get. Oh, Connor Oberspart. Okay, there you go. I've actually never been in there. That's lame that I haven't. I don't know why I haven't, but how long has that been open? I don't feel like that's been open a super long time, but I don't know. Oh, you're from Milwaukee. Yeah, great. Milwaukee's a lot of fun. I had a good time. I was in Milwaukee last. When was I there? Was that like October or maybe something like that? Last summer? I don't know. And I drank a lot of beer in Milwaukee, and I ate a lot of cheese curds. And I have no regrets about any of it. The only thing that stunk is that the Miller Brewing tour was closed due to COVID. So I have to go back at some point because I really want to take that tour. Otherwise, I had a great time there. Chat's saying, I was in here on a live and you talked about how you had been in there in Milwaukee. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it's a fun city. Like, I feel like it's kind of an underrated city that doesn't get a lot of love and it should, because you go there and everyone's super cool, and you just drink and eat, and what's wrong with that? So go Milwaukee. I can't wait to get back. A lot of fun. Okay, so we are about now 23 blocks away, right when I pass this light. Chat's saying, I'm from Ohio. Not much happening here. Okay. Well, I'm from Nebraska, so I understand what you're saying, and yeah, and what can you do? We are where we are, you know, we just kind of got to make the best of it. You're saying, come hang, let's go take the Miller Tour. I love it. I really want to take that Miller Tour. It looked like a lot of fun. Just bummed me out. I was just like, man, stupid COVID, you know. Have you ever been to Cincinnati? I have never been to Cincinnati, and I would really like to go there. My brother-in-law is actually from there, so he should take me one of these days, I would think. We got New York on the line. Drive By Night Show, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right tonight. Thanks so much for calling.
Hey, no problem. I watched your live stream again from last week.
Oh, right on, man. You're in Fremont, correct?
Yep, you remembered.
I do remember. Well, it was just so interesting. I hadn't had a lot of people from like New York that moved to Nebraska ever call me, so I'm not going to forget it anytime soon. So what's been going on with you this past week?
Well, I had to get rid of my first truck. I blew a brake line and I blew the engine. It's a truck that was about 2 years younger than me, so I couldn't blame it.
Well, you know, we're all getting up there. You know, we all don't. None of us run as good as we used to. So was that the first vehicle you've ever had in your life?
That was my second fully owned vehicle.
And how many years did you have it?
Less than 6 months.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it wasn't like I was thinking you guys had this long relationship, but you only knew each other for 6 months.
Yeah, that goes to my top car. That goes for about 2 years.
Okay, very good.
That was the first vehicle I bought on my own, and realized that maybe auctions are not the best idea to get a first vehicle.
Yeah.
Because I ended up having to change the engine out of the car.
Okay, well, yeah, I suppose those have probably been beaten on by cops before they ever get to you, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sheriff's car, so the New York sheriffs kind of beat on their cars.
They don't care. They're just going to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I had a Toyota Camry for like I want to say like 18 years, and it had like over 300,000 miles on it when it died, and that was such a great car. I could always depend on it, you know.
Yeah, I had a car like that too. Then it decided a few weeks before I came out here to blow its head gasket up. And the first person I blamed for was my grandfather.
Why'd you blame your grandfather?
Because it was his car.
Oh, I see. So, you know, he should have anticipated that head gasket was going to blow.
Well, I mean, he hadn't driven the car for quite a long time, but since he passed away and my dad inherited the car, I took over the car. It was a 94 Jaguar.
Oh,
so
that's kind of a cool car, though, really.
Yeah, the first car I ever had was a Jaguar.
Dude, I like those older Jaguars as well. I think it was like Ford ended up taking over Jaguar production, and they're just not as cool as they used to be. But those older ones were rad.
Yeah, the older one, like the 94 with the straight six and all that stuff. Oh, it was so great.
Yeah, that's a hot car.
Yeah, I've had no big issues with it. But then, until I said I was coming out here officially, my grandfather from beyond the grave said, "No, you're not taking that.
You're not taking the Jaguar to frickin' a cornfield in Nebraska."
I'm not joking. As soon as I pulled into my friend's driveway to pick him up to go hang out, the car just started running like crazy, and I'm like, "Oh, great."
I believe it. Your grandpa's like, this Jaguar is gonna live and die in New York, and that's it.
Literally, I'm not joking. My dad will go to take the car, and it won't work for him.
Yeah.
I go in the car and start it up, no issue. My grandfather only wants me driving that car, not my dad.
That is hilarious. Have you been watching the show at all tonight, or did you just kind of jump on?
Yes, I have.
Well, I'm in the Arby's drive-through line, and I'm gonna. People like to watch me eat on the show, so I got to order some Arby's. Hang out while I order the Arby's, and you got any requests?
What type of requests do you have?
Well, here, I'll get through it here real quick. Let's see what they say though, and then we'll kind of go. Oh, thank you so much. Can I get number 15 classic? Can I sub crinkle cut fries? Can I get crinkle cut fries with that?
Small, medium, or large?
Small, please. And then could I get a Jamocha shake for the drink?
Okay.
And then could I get some mozzarella sticks? And do you have any Bronco berry sauce?
You want a 4-piece mozzarella stick with Bronco berry sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want the marinara with it?
Sure.
Then what was the drink for that? The Infantry Classic meal?
Jamocha shake.
Okay.
And that'll do it.
So it comes out to $12.34.
Okay, thank you. Okay, there you go. I felt like I wasn't ordering that very well, but we did it anyway. Yeah. He didn't seem like entirely impressed with me while he was taking my order. Did you kind of sense his? Yeah, he kind of had this like aggravate. Maybe because it's 9 minutes until they're gonna close, but I don't know.
Probably.
He didn't seem like he was super impressed though. But what do you do?
Yeah. Back when I was in New York and I would be hungry, I would say, like, oh, can I get the Meat Mountain?
What's the Meat Mountain?
It is all the meats they have onto a roll, or like a brisket. Like, not a brisket, like a hard roll.
And then, like, any cheese or sauce, or it's just the meat?
Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese, mozzarella. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
I haven't had it since I've been here.
Wow.
But basically, my coworkers in New York used to call it a heart attack on a stick.
For sure. Could you even fit the thing like in your mouth to take a bite out of it?
No. The chicken strips were too big.
Yeah, how much does a Meat Mountain cost?
I think it costs like $12 in New York.
Oh, that's not bad at all. You should just get that like every day and just like eat off of it for a week.
Yeah.
You know? Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had honestly never heard of that, but I'm not opposed to like going through the drive-through again and just getting the Meat Mountain and really piss that guy off.
Yeah, that's how you do it. But yeah, like with my truck, like I said, the great people over at Tailgate, if you know who they are, they gave me a truck. They told me I'm not allowed to leave in my other truck. They said I had to get in one of their trucks.
Wow. So they strong-armed you into it, do you feel like? Or were you okay with it?
They took way... Oh, I'm sorry, I can't speak. They took, I think, $2,000 off that truck for me.
Oh, shit. Well, that's not too bad, then.
Yeah, because I was in a bad situation. Like, I hadn't really got my first paycheck from my job and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like they're trying to make a customer for life then.
Hey, I'll tell you, they did.
Okay, good. How long do you picture yourself staying in Nebraska?
To be honest with you, the plan is to try to go back to New York. But with the way things are out here, it's so nice. My allergies haven't killed me like New York has.
Yeah.
Then again, I guess I'd probably bypass spring out here when I got here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But like the allergies usually don't start kicking up until like April, May anyway. So if you're probably around for that.
Yeah.
They can be a little weird in the fall though. Like I can get messed up like September, October with some like late summer allergies.
Yeah, that's the thing that like bothers me. Yeah. I always wanted to go someplace cold. like Alaska.
Yeah.
But my dad was always talking me out of it. He's like, "Why would you want to go to Alaska? There's nothing out there."
There really is. It's a huge state, a whole lot of nothing. And really, like, Nebraska's climate is pretty similar to New York's, honestly.
In a way, yeah. I mean, you guys get harsher storms.
Yeah, harsher, like, thunderstorms and whatnot, but, like, it's hot in the summer, it's cold in the winter, and you know what I mean? All the four seasons are pretty much the same, but, no, you're right, some of those thunderstorms are kind of gnarly.
Ooh, that sounded like a nice car.
It was a motorcycle. Just on this big street, like I'm pointing at, and so I rolled up the window for a second, but I don't want to piss this Arby's guy off, and not be ready like the second he walks up here. You know what I mean? Well, here we go. This is tense here because I have a feeling that they're just gonna be like, you know what, we're closed. Get out of here. Well, why did you come through this drive-through? But there's someone behind me in the drive-through line now as well. So.
Oh, you're going through for the Meat Mountain?
They might be getting the Meat Mountain behind, so I just don't even know. There we go. But here we go. I think we're getting into something here. Oh, I don't know what I just did.
12:34. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
What? You said thank you. Where's the last car?
What did they say?
Nothing.
Don't you hate it when people like they don't respond with anything? Like drives me crazy.
No. What drives me crazy is people come 5 minutes early or 5 minutes before close.
That's like right now.
And orders 4 beef and cheddars, a medium curly fries, and a large drink.
Is there such a thing called a Meat Mountain? Have you ever heard of that?
I refuse to bring that in.
but it does. It's like a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
I will never ring it in for a customer.
Okay, so what if somebody came 5 minutes before close and ordered?
Tell them to fuck off. I would not care if I got ran up for it. I would tell them to fuck off.
I think it would be in your right to do so. I would have your back on that one as well. You know.
I would take the right up.
Yeah.
Sure, it'd be my third ran up for cursing.
It's worth it. It's totally worth it. I agree.
That specific item, yes.
Right.
Because you have to think, 1.5 ounces of every single meat we own.
Yeah.
And it has 2 tenders on it, which takes 5 minutes to cook. Technically 6.
How much did those cost though? Even though you wouldn't ring it up.
$10 before tax.
Doesn't that seem like cheap? Seems cheap to me. That's like a lot of food.
Oh, it's a lot of food.
Yeah.
It's a dumb sandwich.
If one were to order a Meat Mountain, what would be an appropriate time of the day to do it?
Appropriate time of the day. Okay. 4:30. Anytime before 4:30.
Uh-huh.
And anytime in between 8 and 9. And you didn't hear this from me?
Yeah.
If you order it, ask them to heat up the meat.
Okay. I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it?
Okay. All right. Thanks, buddy. Have a good night. We'll see you. Okay. Well, see, I thought he was grumpy. Well, he was grumpy. There's no doubt about it. Because he was bitching about the car. I don't know how well you could hear him.
Yeah.
But he was kind of a character, you know. And he was all pissed off about the car behind me that ordered 4 beef and cheddars 5 minutes before close. So I was still in the clear, and he was kind of, jovial with me a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So have you had the Arby's has new crinkle cut fries? Have you tried any of those?
No, I have not. I actually haven't been to an Arby's since March, back in New York.
Okay. Now, when you did go to Arby's, were you always a fan of their curly fries? Did you think like those were the greatest things, or what did you think?
I always got the curly fries, no doubt. Curly fries were the best for me.
You know what? These crinkle cut fries, I don't know. They're not like the most amazing thing I've ever had. So I think the curly fries are a little bit better. Somebody told me to buy Bronco or get Bronco berry sauce. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not.
Well, I haven't either, but let's see what this is. I don't know. It's like kind of like a like a strawberry kind of spread, or a jam or a jelly or something like that.
Huh.
What do you put that on? What would you put Bronco berry sauce on?
To be honest with you, I put it on toast.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think it goes on like a roast beef sandwich or, you know, what everyone else was saying that I should put it on. So I'm not a huge fan of the Bronco berry sauce. So here's some marinara that they gave me to eat one of the mozzarella sticks with. So we're going to try those. Now, have you ever had mozzarella sticks at Arby's?
Yes, I have.
Those are pretty good.
They are.
That's just as good as a restaurant, I think.
Yeah. Then again, all restaurants basically, some of all restaurants have the same head chef, if you believe in me or not.
Yeah.
You have one in your kitchen as well.
Yeah, but it's like a mozzarella stick, you know, everyone just buys them in like frozen bags, you know.
Yeah.
They're all kind of the same anyway. So those are pretty good, though. Honestly, that was like better than I thought it was going to be. Now we're going to check out the classic beef and cheddar sandwich here. And there it is. She's opened up, and we're going to give a good bite to that. And that's why they call it classic beef and cheddar, because it's just as classic as it gets. I don't think whatever Arby's ever does, past, present, future, they'll still be known for this classic beef and cheddar sandwich. Don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, most of Arby's basically is classical stuff.
But they've got, like, such an expanded menu now.
Yeah.
But it's like, do people order stuff off of that menu, or do they just order like the fan favorites? Because like you said, the guy behind was ordering 4 beef and cheddars.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I can't answer that. Like I said, I go there, I'll order some random stuff that I see that looks delicious. When I don't know, when I found out about the Mean Mountain, I was probably 16, 17. Okay. I went there, I ate it, I went there the next day after work, had another one.
Well, dude, you inspired me, and then I reinforced it. Like, I asked the guy, and he's like, yeah, the Meat Mountain's a thing. So, I'm telling you, I am going to eat a freaking Meat Mountain on this show one of these days, and I'm going to eat the whole damn thing.
Yeah. Hell, how about this? You let me know when you're doing it. I'll come over and I'll get one with you.
I like it. We'll eat it. We'll eat it in the parking lot, and we'll just have a Meat Mountain night.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Well, cool. Well, thanks for calling. Sorry, I was doing this food eating thing when you called and whatever. I already like set it up, you know, to do so. But I'm gonna just.
Hey, it's not an issue.
All right, man. I'm gonna kind of get caught up with everything and get out of here and go home.
All right, sounds good. You have a good night.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you again sometime. Thanks.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, we'll see you. Okay, so I'll tell you, this Jamocha shake, fucking amazing. This is all right. And no offense to whoever wanted the orange cream. You can eat all these orange creams you want. This, holy crap. Where else do you get this? Where else can you go get like a shake? You know, that like tastes like this. You know, fast food. This is all right. And I'm telling you, I think this is the best part of the meal. Classic beef and cheddar. Like I said, it's just classic. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. And Dalton, I'll get to you in a second. I'm just trying to wrap up the show here real quick. And you know, but this Jamocha shake is right up with that beef and cheddar. I don't know which one's better. And those mozzarella sticks, like I said, they taste like anything out of a restaurant. So they're pretty decent as well. Honestly, a little disappointed with the crinkle cut fry. So I might just eat the curly fry next time. I don't know. I just don't know if this necessarily, like, wins or it's better. And that Bronco Berry sauce, I didn't need any of that. Like the guy said, that might be good on a piece of toast or something. But I didn't see any need for it on anything like here. I'm going to try and just get caught up with the chat real quick. And I would like to say people think Los Angeles is popping. It's just people popping pills. That's true. I lived in California, and I did more pills there than I did anywhere else I've ever lived. Milwaukee's saying lots of great breweries around here. There are, and I went to some other ones, and I'll have to talk about it maybe next time. We're all in a game where we can't see the time on the scoreboard. It's very profound. Chat's saying, Grandpa probably drove it easy. Your foot killed it, buddy. LOL. And I was talking about that old Jaguar. What's the craziest Uber story? We don't have time about that. Don't forget the Bronco Berry sauce. I got the Bronco Berry sauce. I just don't know if I liked it. I'm sorry, but we can't always like everything. Who watching the Lakers? Oh my God, it's so wild right now. I haven't checked in. Tornadoes in North Carolina today. One time I went on a school trip and wear Lakers colors to the Nets game. Yikes, they were watching. They are out of meat, LOL. That's so true. I was so ashamed, LOL, but we was the only one there. Happy Pride Month, absolutely. Make sure you get the Bronco Berry. I got it. Don't forget the Bronco. They always forget the sauce. Now they gave it to me. Yo, Thank just featured you. Oh, awesome. Dip Mott Sticks. Dip it in the Bronco Berry. I don't know. She's opened up. Love this caller. All right, man. We ready? Get to the Meat Mountain together. We're going to get that Meat Mountain very soon. I've never lied to you. Meat Mountain has chicken, ham, roast beef, turkey. Yep. Dip your fries in the shake. I did. My opinion is either Meat Mountain and or roast beef briskets. It's for mozzarella sticks. What are you driving? I'm driving a Toyota Corolla. All right, here's a mozzarella stick and the goddamn Bronco Berry sauce. Here it comes. Here it comes. And we're gonna do this, and we're getting out of here. Okay, there it goes. Okay, awesome. It's better. It's better in the mozzarella stick than the fry. I'll give it that. Sorry for it. I'll get you next week. This has been the Drive By Night Show. Thank you so much, everyone. Always fun. I had a great time tonight. I thought this was a pretty fascinating show this evening. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out and joining me. I'll be here next Thursday. We're going to get Dalton in real quick as we start driving home. Dalton, I got like a call. I got a minute. What's up, buddy?
All right. So I sent you that I DM'd you that for you so you can send me one.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Did you get some more followers after?
I got 32.
That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad, right? Are you happy with that number?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still got all night. When I say by the end of today, I mean like the beginning, like when I wake up in the morning.
Okay, so there's still time then for people to get you to that 1,000 tonight, and then you're going to eat a bunch of eggs.
No.
Well, you got to decide what you're going to do.
Wait.
I'm so messing with you. But you brought it up first, so now I can't forget about it.
Yeah. You're done with your live, right?
No, dude, we're still on, man. I was just going to say a couple words to you, and then I was going to get off because I'm almost home. I'm tired, man. I just want to go home. But I wanted to give you a chance to check in real quick before I ended the show.
All right.
I'll talk to you next week.
Hey, give me a call before, like, make sure I'm the first caller next week.
All right.
Like, you call me.
All right, we'll see, man. We'll see.
Okay, all right. One more thing.
Yep.
Before you end, give me one more shout out, and then also
Dalton Saffer 5.
And then also when I do get that live thing, what is it called? Like where it says live, I can go live.
Yeah, button.
When I get the live button, if I have the shirt by then, I'm going to invite you to. We're going to do live, and I'm going to wear that shirt. All right.
I love it. I think that sounds awesome. So let's get Dalton Saffer 5 to 1,000 likes on TikTok, and then everybody's going to win. Okay.
All right.
We'll see you. I got to end the show.
All right.
See ya.
Check out the DM that I sent you.
I will. I promise.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever you prefer to be called, was Dalton Saffer 5. And there you go. And that then was the Drive By Night Show. We're now 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes over. The chat's just still flooding. I feel like I could go another hour and nobody would mind that much, except I'm tired. I'm taking this left turn and I'm going home. Thank you, everyone. It's been so much fun tonight. Like I said, I'll be back here next Thursday, 8 o'clock to 11 p.m. Central Time, and hope to see you there. Go watch past episodes on YouTube at All the Rides. Search the podcast Drive By Night Show. Listen to it, find it, love it, share it, live it, and we'll be back around next time. Thank you. Good night.